Yeah, it sure is. A lot of good charities going on through the Comet organization.
Last week, Wovo's Penny Pitch boys brought in $130,000 in a check.
Yeah,
so that was quite an event and quite a feat. We got Michael Tam up here tonight. I'll get him. And we'll find out a little more about him. This kid is expected to be really good. He's going to be cleared for contact work in the very near future. He had major shoulder surgery, reconstruction. And they've given him a pretty thorough, deliberate, and well-programmed rehab because they want him when they got him.
Here we go.
Here we come, ready to go. And at center ice, the opening faceoff goes to the Komets. Picked up by, immediately, Barteau working his way back. Out they come, moving now to center ice, all the way into the Fort Wayne zone as Saul tips it deep. Came off the wall. In good pursuit that time, Lowry with a forecheck to try to keep the puck alive. Kept into the zone by Saul. Saul sends it deep. Now it's around behind the net. Whoa! Came up front and skated right on by. As moving into the slot was Brock Higgs, and he just couldn't get any wood on it. Here we come again. Saul around behind the net is nailed as he comes off the far side. They took a pretty good run at him. And Saul's looking around, shaking his leg. He wanted to make sure he had that number before he went to the bench. Here come the Komets. Around they go behind the net. It's turned aside up top, and look out. Schrock now going in. It's the line that did all the scoring last night. They got a rebound right out in front of the net. Couldn't finish it off. Here they come to center. Nicely deflected as Risk skated right into it. Schrock comes out, puts the pressure on. They send it behind the net. After it will be Daniels for the touch-up. The icing is called, and the face-off comes all the way back inside the Gwinnett zone. This game is just underway. There is no score, and this is Komet Hockey.
Hey, Komets fans, what's been a tradition in Fort Wayne for more than 50 years? Komet Hockey, of course, and so has another homegrown favorite, Sunbeam Bread. Baked right here in downtown Fort Wayne, delicious, nutritious Sunbeam Bread has been making the best sandwiches for young Komets fans since 1957. Sunbeam is the best-tasting white bread around, and kids love Sunbeam because it's softest and stays softest longest. So pick up a loaf of Sunbeam Bread today and go Komets!
This is Komet Hockey.
All right, let's see where we go with this one, as the faceoff will stay inside or outside. Where are we going to go?
Inside, I believe.
Stays inside.
Nagle
both
got a
teams
hold of
with
it.
line changes.
Yeah, got to Nagle's. He grabbed on, and they get themselves a line change and get organized again.
So back we come. The line is out. New one coming at you this time. And, of course, it'll be Severin going into the faceoff circle against Palkovich. Same matchup as we had last night.
Yeah. Palkovich is a big boy out there, and he was pretty effective last night.
He could go hunt bears with a switch,
yeah,
I'll
he's
tell
a
you.
big boy.
Here it comes. They bang along the wall. Can't quite get control of it. Palkovich goes in, leans on his guy. Komets come to center. Severin takes a little run that time at Dolan to no avail. Here they come. Komets behind their own net. 1-4 check, and that's Bergstresser waiting around up the middle. Here we come, but it's intercepted and dumped right back in by Chartrain, who stepped into the passing lane, came all the way to the far wall. Bergstreiter's got it out front, can't play it. Cleared all the way back as Chartrain up the defense for Gwinnett comes to center. Trying to break it down that time was the Komet defender. And we just about had one going right there.
Yeah, over there by their bench.
Yeah, as it was the Komet's Big D guy going after his man Krug. And then he had the biggest guy on the ice, too, Palkovich. Pushing away, making it work. Komets now cover at their own line. Here comes Quayle. Look out, short pass. Came back up the middle, knocked down by Gwinnett at their own blue line. And Bidlevsky off behind his net, trying to get the Gladiators a rush. A nice forecheck by Higgs, and he almost steals the puck. Hey, right on the money. Good forecheck. Higgs, the guy that made that possible, put the pressure on behind the net, and they coughed it up.
Yeah, Gegenberger got a hold of it then, and he held on. He wasn't going to take any chances as the Komets were in there pretty quick and pretty good forechecking.
So that's his first touch of the puck for the night so far. We're still scoreless. And, of course, this is Fort Wayne Komet Hockey.
Down in front.
Who you got?
Michael.
Oh.
Aaron's has some really great news. Aaron's is offering 120 days same as cash. That's right, and here's how it works. Sign a new lease agreement and you have a full 4 months, 120 days to pay Aaron's everyday low price. They even offer a 20% instant rebate if you purchase outright. 120 days same as cash. Not bad, huh? Just stop by or call to learn more. And remember, you don't need credit. All you need is Aaron's, and nobody beats Aaron's. Nobody.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, Komets try to get the puck. They lose it. It's recovered there as Brendan Walker dumps it back in the corner. Goes in on a hard forecheck. None trying to dig it off the wall. They bang away at it again. Pick back up. Komets work for it as Embach gets away from his guy, but it slid off the end of his stick, and he couldn't finish the play. Here they come down in the corner. Risk takes a bump on his guy. Got a man out front. Couldn't get the pass away. It's Lacoste coming back up the wall as it's turned all the way to center by Embach. Chasing his guy is Risk. Up they come, though, driving it into the Fort Wayne zone. Walker cuts left side. Round behind the net, run off the play. Oh, look out. They throw it up the middle. Nice play. And here they come again. Another one. And another save. Wow.
Nagle.
Boy, Nagle was on that one big time. Here they come. Over center. Flipped long into the zone. Komets with a line change. Round it comes to Pistilli up the middle. He's got the puck on the wall. Can't finish it. Here comes the point man. It's a drive. Deflected just wide. Pistilli. Nope. Played by Severn. Back in the corner. Pistilli turned away. Got the puck anyway.
Looking for somebody.
Here we come all the way up top. It's a drive. Oh, nice save on that one. He had it lined up. And Guggenberger managed to spot it. Here are the Komets back deep. Look out. Cross rink. Out to center, it's Pistilli turning it back into Perlini. Perlini gets away from his guy, works his way to the corner, all tied up by Dolan down the wall, but the puck does come loose, played back up ice as Stevenson for Gwinnett recovers the puck, sends it back Fort Wayne zone. No icing is called. 1 forecheck. Hey, look out. And it's in front of the net that time, and they throw it away out top. They try to jam it up that wall. That seems to be their only concession, and they just don't make it work very often. Here they come, now playing catch the D-man behind the net. It is way out at center ice, and unable to reach the play was the Komets' Chris Ouellet. Into the zone they go, dragging it deep in on the right side, but offside on the play. Is that
back for it?
Higgs got it with his foot and pulled it in after he'd already gotten in there, and that's no game.
Yeah, Komets trying to get the pace up a little faster than they started yesterday, and it looks like right now Gwinnett's trying to play physical, trying to throw the body around a little bit and slow them down, and they were the two things last night that were missing. I didn't think the Komets got their pace going until late in the third period, and very little body checking going on now. In the third period, when everybody was fighting for the win, they got a little worried with fisticuffs back in there.
So here we come with the face-off inside the Gwinnett zone. They're covered by their D, trying to move it back. Short pass straight up the middle. Zabatel coming to center. Komets step into that one. Ooh, into the zone they go. And it's going to be Risk going behind the net, going in hard, chases Ewan off the puck. Up they come, can't get it. Behind the net now, trying to set this one up. Bidlevsky came up on the half wall left. Zabatel coming to center. Gets around the D, knocked down in the zone. Look out. They got a man out front, couldn't finish it. Here they go. Some room to move. Picked back up and over center. Dumped in as Embach had to reach back for it. And it goes. Risk pins his guy to the wall. Puck comes loose. Risk has it all the way to the point. At the net. Oh, and out front Schrock was there, but it deflected before it got to Schrocky. Here we come again. And they try to keep it alive. Can't play it. Again, here comes Gwinnett. Wide left on the wall. Komet defense breaks that up. Embach drops it behind him. Nice outlet pass comes to center off the stick of Risk, and they make a line change. Way up in a hurry comes the Gwinnett winger to make the play, but it's Krug who bangs him a pretty good shot. They're coming back up the wall, and no stick handle. That's just flat, move it out. Into the zone, it's Severn. Turns his guy off the puck. Here they come at the line. Good defensive move by Quayle. That time forced his guy off the play. Up they come, though, still at front of the net. They drifted all the way wide left corner, recovered by McDonald of Gwinnett. What do we got going here? It's going to be the big guy and Krug. Yeah, Krug and Paulovic.
Yeah, and they're two big guys. There's no doubt. Paulovic, 6'2", 215. And they're both throwing some pretty good punches right now.
The problem with Krug, yeah, right.
Yeah, Krug got a hold of him and was able to wrestle him and knock him down.
See,
both of them got a couple of short jabs.
Krug's got a problem. He's only got one hand.
Yeah.
And he's got a bad one on the other side, but he took care of business like he was supposed to at 6:46.
And that started in front. Two big guys banging each other around to get a little antsy with each other. Drop the gloves, and I would imagine 5 each for fighting should be all there is. Here's the replay on it. Show it again. In front, there they are there. Yeah, that's all it was. Went to the front. They both got the sticks at each other, and a couple of punches thrown, wrestling, and the two big guys wrestle each other down to the ground.
Krug is so strong, and he's just short enough where the big guys have a hard time getting at him.
Yeah.
And Krug just puts him right flat on his back and says, "Okay, buddy, see you later." And this, of course, was one that was coming from last night. Pakovich is he's their tough guy.
Yeah.
And when you go policeman on policeman, that's a fair go.
No.
Here we come. Face-off will stay inside the Fort Wayne zone. 13-14 left, period 1. There is no score, and we're being outshot 5-1. As, again, Brown behind the net. Saul trying to chase his guy off the play. Down the wall. Nice hit. His stepping into that one was...
wide again. Heads up.
Look out at the corner. They got a man out front. Couldn't finish him off. This one right across the zone. Higgs has it. Here's Higgs. Dumps it out, and I'll put it right back to the player in front of the net. Hang it on.
Reaches out and catches it. Saul right there to push the man away, so there's no rebound or no slapping at the goalie. And Nagle's down in the screen. Makes a nice little save, seeing it from the point.
So the face-off will stay in the Fort Wayne zone again. 12:53 still on the board. Period 1. There's no score, and this is Komet Hockey.
21 Alive News is local, setting the standard for reporting news that hits home, live, anywhere, at any time. News when it breaks, when it hits home. The experience to deliver with veteran anchors and reporters, united to bring you the highest standard of community involvement. Make it personal, make it real. Your news is alive. 21 Alive.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Okay, got a whistle on a hand pass that time by Gwinnett, coming outside the line.
Yep, outside.
Ready. Severn back into the face-off now. Ready, set, and he gets the drop, picked up by the D. Here comes Lacoste over center, whips it deep in behind the net, handled there by Guggenberger. The goaltender. Komets go after the loose puck. They've got it, sent behind the net. Nice move there by Pistilli. Here he comes, got it wide. He still got it, came back up the near wall. He's out front, feeds it loose. Drive, and Fanning on the play that time. Yeah, here's another one wide, and back and right to the net is Guggenberger on his knees, but it never crosses the line.
That one got to Daniels. Daniels let the wrist shot go, and that got through. And Guggenberger, he was able to get down, see it, hold on, no rebound.
So, here we go, still scoreless, almost halfway through period number 1 on this repeat match between the Komets and the Gwinnett Gladiators. Komets win it 2-1 last night, and the goal, here we go, Komets at the point, turned into the zone by Quayle, and now dumped all the way back out as there's a foot race going on for this one, as Bartow wins the foot race, but he loses the puck as Walker's got it. Here they come, keeping it in the zone. Bartow rubs his guy, Ewan, off the play. They come wide in front of the net. No, and they score on a rebound.
Yeah. Nagle's got stretched out.
Melindy who gets the goal.
Yeah, the shot from the point put Nagles into a stretch mode. He got down. The rebound got blocked. It came out in front. The second guy going by was able to get good wood on it. Nagles, they were able to get back in position from the shot coming from the point. So Nagles on the board.
They draw first blood in this one tonight. Pardon the expression. This is Komet Hockey.
Save on gasoline and get free Komet Hockey tickets. Get a Marathon Visa card at any Marathon station and earn up to 25 cents per gallon rebate. Also, pick up a Komets fill-up card and earn a buy one, get one free ticket offer to any Friday night regular season home game. At Marathon, you can earn a 25 cents per gallon savings on gas and a free game ticket. Marathon, fueling the American spirit. Komet Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services.
Oh, and pulling the trigger was Embach. Couldn't
Never
get
got it.
He's got it back again now. Came out to the point. Boy, it got right on by as Daniels couldn't hold it. Here he comes back to Embach. Embach tips it back deep into the corner, covered there by Chartrain. Was that an icing call?
Yeah, Daniels had it. He flipped the pass to Embach, and it went over his stick.
So he never touched it.
Never touched it. Went down the ice. That'll bring it all the way down the zone. But a good shot by Embach. Unfortunately, didn't have a good enough wood on it to hit the net. But it was right there. Top shelf was open for a split second.
That's hockey luck. Last night, the most impossible shot you could find he scored on. He never saw where the puck went.
Yeah, exactly right.
Had an open net practically tonight and couldn't find the target. All right, here we come. Look out. Moving it back up ice. Now they send it out to center. As Schrock taking a look as McGregor yapping away at Schrock, and Schrock, he's kind of powerless. He can't do much. Here we come all the way back inside the blue line as it'll be McGregor behind his own net now for Gwinnett, moving it up the right wing. Bergstresser wide to the right side. Here they come at the net, unable to make a play as breaking in was none. Up they come again. And the penalty call will be against
the Komets. Hooking. Just have to figure out who gets it. It looks like it's Bartow. He's being talked to a little bit. Looks like he's headed that way. Hooking. Comet defenseman. First power play of the game goes to Gwinnett with a 1-0 lead. Komets a man short.
Comet penalty to number 25, Dean Bartow. 2 minutes hooking. John Penley, 9
power
minutes.
Play coming up. And again, we got off to what looked like a quick start. We're getting in the funk again.
Well, Gwinnett's pushing right now.
They are pushing hard. Pushing hard.
They played hard last night, and unfortunately came out on the short end of a 2-1 lead. So they've got a little purpose tonight, and they're coming out hard.
Here we come. Face off to the right of the Comet goaler Nagle. Out at the point, left side. All the way to the right point. Can't get their play. Half wall right side. Still trying to make it work. Chip back up. Trying to get to the center line. Can't play. As Chartrain couldn't get position for his shot. He's got it up top. Now turned back off the wall. Dolan playing catch with it. He's the high man. Now he feeds it back on the wing right side. Here it comes.
The net deflected.
And Nagle in the right spot that time, and the Komets deflected out to center ice as Severin just got enough of it to move it out. Half a period still to go. 1-0 right now in favor of Gwinnett. Here they come. Fort Wayne zone. Skipping in hard to the corner goes Labardo. Couldn't get his shot away. Up top they take a look right across the net front. Out it comes, and this one deflects up into the crowd, and the faceoff will stay in the Fort Wayne zone with 10:09 still to go. It is period 1, 1-0 in favor of the Gladiators. This is Comet Hockey.
Hey, truck fans, you want to see something new for 2015? You can at your GMC and Chevy dealerships. Trucks built by the proud union members of UAW Local 2209. These quality trucks are made right here in Northeast Indiana. Hard-working union members take personal pride in the craftsmanship and attention to detail needed to produce these new trucks. They can build one for you. Take a look at a world-class quality-built truck. See them today at your Indiana and Ohio GMC and Chevy dealers.
And now back to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase.
Scored.
Whoa, we got another goal scored by Gwinnett on a power play. It looks as though none picked that one up.
He circled around the circle on the left side over here, looking in front, then all of a sudden used the defenseman as a bit of a screen, let the shot go. Nagles went down, and I think it went between the pads. As the power play goal, Gwinnett jumps up to a 2-0 lead.
So time for a little meeting of the minds down there. The K's are going to have to overcome that momentum by Gwinnett, and they're pushing it pretty hard.
Well, you want to start getting serious. Now's the time to do it.
Yeah.
You're down 2 quickly, and let's go after him now.
Here we come. Ready, set. Thomas now out playing on the right wing. He's my guess between periods 1 and 2, and he tries to stir that up and plows in the middle of it all. Bad drop, and they blow a whistle, and they'll face it off all over again. This time Thomas goes into the draw. Thomas ties up his guy. Komets control it over center as Saul wheels it around behind the net. Going in hard on the left wall. Komets try to move it. Good hit that time. Komets keep it alive for a moment, and bang, they get knocked off the puck. Here they go into the zone, wide left, drive, oh, look out.
Rebound again,
and the
Nagle.
Rebound came back out. Komets with it on their way to center ice. And it goes as it will be Thomas off behind the net, follows it far corner. Picked up at the point, right point pass. Barteau with a drive, and there's no additional play.
And nobody in front of the net there. The closest guy to him was Lowry, and he was about 25 feet out, so he wasn't close enough to get any screen or any deflection on the puck that was coming from the point. Guggenberger makes another save.
I know Gary was saying after the game last night that he felt our recognition wasn't as sharp as it should have been in our own end. We weren't getting the jump on the puck we're anticipating. We're getting beat to too many pucks in our own end.
Well, like I said, I don't think we had the pace of the game up as fast as we wanted until late in the third period, and then things start to happen.
All right, we're looking at 2-0 right now, Gwinnett, and this is Komet Hockey.
Crowd at the bar making you sweat?
Uh-huh.
Could you use some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in epic nights, maximum refreshment, great times, awesome memories, high fives, smiles, Rocky Mountain refreshment, Blue Mountain refreshment, quadruple epic refreshment, killer parties, and totally refreshed killer parties. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
WOWO AM and FM, Fort Wayne.
You are listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
Face-off back inside the Gwinnett zone now is ready for the draw. Risk, and the Komets pick it off in the corner. It's right out front, but intercepted. Standing right up the slot, Zabatel, and he just took it over. Here they come back in the zone. Flip back to neutral ice. Back out we come. And at the blue line, here they come the other way, trying to make the move. In that comes wide. Second man through into the zone. Dropped loose on the corner. And Nagle makes the save on that one. Here we are. It's Daniels behind the net. Mishandled it. But he gives it off to his other D-man as it's Lacoste who just gives it away at the point. Here they come back again. All right, try one more. Daniels, take off. Come on, buddy. Here they come all the way to center, into the zone. Turned wide, and it is blocked and recovered by McDonald, and here goes Gwinnett. Chasing his guy hard is going to be Embach. It comes to center ice, and it's controlled again by McDonald, who came all the way to center to make the play. Komets come on the back check. Offside the call against Gwinnett at the Komet line, so 8:23 still left in period number 1. 2-0 Gwinnett. Bang, bang.
And 10 shots by Gwinnett, only 4 by the Komets. Tells you why they're down, and they need to start shooting the puck. Get some action around that Gwinnett net.
All right, let's see what we have going here. As it'll be Will McDonald heading into the face-off against Severin outside the Komet blue line to get the draw. And here we come. Komets feed it a short pass up on the left wall, trying to make it move out at center. In goes Barteau, wheels it off behind the net. In hard, Pistilli ties up his guy. Severin trying to get some leverage and pry away at it. And he's got it out, but he's driven hard to the boards at that point in time. Back up we come again. Severin in fighting for the puck again. Pistilli takes the hit down the wall, and here they come. 3 men down at the line. Tip through the defense as Perlini follows his guy into the zone. Quayle going in hard, roughs his guy up on the far wall. Here they come. A little line change starting out there for Gwinnett. And the Komets come back to center ice on the play. Over center, Severin lost it. And it's picked back up, and Gwinnett's Ouellet dumps it in Fort Wayne zone, and they batted out of the air high and almost had something going there. And the penalty call this time will be against Fort Wayne. It'll be Barteau. A boarding call, I believe.
Boarding or hooking. He stretched the arms out there. Whether it, we'll see. Barteau, was he going to get it? Yep, the defense and Barteau gets it. We'll just have to see what it's for. It looked like he took the man into the boards, whether he hooked him or boarded him.
Penalty.
We'll have to see.
Number 25, Ian Barteau. 2 minutes roughing.
The rough is the call.
Pretty close.
Whatever, it was a call, and that's what we have. So we're shorthanded again, down by 2, and the alarm still hasn't gone off on the far bench.
No, it hasn't. They had the power play at the 10-minute mark, and they scored that goal at 10:08 to give them the 2-0 lead, so we got to kill it off here. They moved it around well and had good possession, got the shot they wanted.
Right now, probably one of the most frustrated guys on the ice has to be Schrock. If it was old Schrocky, he'd stir things up, but he knows he can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
And that's a tough way to have to leave it.
Well, you know, we talked about before how he had a little bit of jump in his skates and like that, and he seemed to be hustling hard. And that's how he can get his frustration out, is just be working hard and making sure that he gets to the man and does his job, and hopefully get a couple of goals and get a little satisfaction out of that.
Face-off, McDonald going into the drop. Puck comes away, and way up ice it goes, and all the way back inside the Gwinnett zone. Schrock puts the little token forecheck on, waiting to see where the rest of the traffic is. And here he comes, picking up his winger far wall. McDonald, they skate stride for stride. Whoa, my!
Popped him.
What a hit Krug put on his guy.
Yeah, right in front of the bench, and they're all up right now talking to him. So no penalty on the play. Krug just caught the man with his head down, taking a pass.
And he's still down in La La Land. Boy, Krug, those are the kinds you dream about.
Yeah, that was one of their big guys, too. Burka Stress.
Yeah.
And he stood him up pretty good.
Yeah, he did.
That changed the momentum of the game pretty quickly when you get a couple of pops on guys like that.
All right, and so Krug has made his presence felt with a fight. Took the big guy Palkovic down. Then he laid a dandy on Bergstresser. And those are the kind of things, and he did that while we were shorthanded.
Yeah, that's the type of game he has to play.
Yep. And he knows it, and he likes it. He relishes that kind of stuff. Here we come, Komets behind the net. Back around the wall, on the half wall. Here's Severn. Get it out of there. Long pass. Back it goes inside the Gwinnett line. Handled by the goaltender, Guggenberger. And they're back on the attack. Power play with 1:10 still to go. Now they get it back. Here they come as Severn fighting his way down the line. Moves it out front again and off the far wall. Drive. Oh, it hit the post.
Yeah, he got a piece of it.
Around they come and back up ice, moving.
That was Lacoste with that shot.
Boy, oh boy, did he put the hammer on that one. Here they come all the way back up ice again. As
still 45 seconds power play.
Yeah. And right now Gwinnett's trying to get back after a couple of the hits that have been taken. And here we go again. And Krug was down the wall, and the guy took a look and said, no.
Yeah, I'm not going down there. No. I'll go to center ice with it.
I'm either going to the bench or the other way.
Yeah, face-off will come outside the zone. We still got, 35 seconds. Power play, Gwinnett.
Let's kill it off. This is Komet Hockey.
Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest's work line features Max high-performance gloves, PBR, Wolverine, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves. Midwest Quality Gloves prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made gloves. That's why the work line also features many styles made right here in the USA. When you need work gloves, think Midwest Quality Gloves, Chillicothe, Missouri. This is Komet Hockey.
Having a good shift. All right, Krug breaks up another one. They dump the puck, and that burns up all but 5 seconds of the power play, and here comes Gwinnett again.
One more rush.
It's going to be Ewan with the puck. He goes into his own zone. Nope, leave it there.
That's all even now.
Around the wall, and up we come to center. Here's Thomas. In he goes, trying to outskate the D. Around behind the net, he's still got it, looking for help. He doesn't have it yet. Now feeds it back in the corner as it's Embach. He's got it up front. Unable to get the shot away, though. Coming out in front of the net was Lowry. Here they go fighting hard for it. Thomas moves it out at the point. Kept in by Embach. Embach down the wall. Here's Thomas in front. Chips it back in the corner. Around it comes one more time. Lowry trying to set it up. Thomas has got it all the way at the point. Cross point pass. As it is, Borteau got the shot away. Thomas, a dynamo. He's got it again. Here he comes one more time. And he got a shot. Knocked down front of the net, and hanging on is the goaltender. Nope, they didn't get it, but back up again. Here we come. Lowry going to the line up top. Another one off on the side of the net. And the Komets are starting to put some real pressure on right now. Look out. Hey, way to go. As they got into the bench ahead of the time that would have given them what amounted to was an extra man on the ice. Yeah. All right, they wait now. Everybody gets their lines changed, and a long lead pass comes to center, tipped in by Schrock. No icing called on the play, and out behind the net and trying to cruise in is Higgs, trying to steal it. He's down on the ice, gets nailed from behind. Here goes Schrock. Bang! He got his man done pretty well. Here's Schrock again, spinning off a check. He gets another hit, and back they come, Fort Wayne zone. Lacoste looking. Where's he going with it? Right back up the wall. As here we come again, as losing it for a moment, but finally dumping out to center is Higgs. Here come the Komets around behind the net. Good lead pass, unable to get there, though, was Lacoste. Komets again, moving it. Look out, dump it, get it. Attaboy. Good lead pass. Higgs on his way. Schrock with him. Here they go down in front of the net as trying to reach for that one. Ritz, and he couldn't get to it. Here's the drive in front of the net, hanging on.
That was deflected a little bit.
Guggenberg jumps on it, no rebound.
Higgs got a piece of that and deflected it on the net, and Guggenberg made the save.
All right, we're looking at 3:31 remaining in period one, and a 2-goal lead for the Gwinnett Gladiators, and this is Komet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, Komets dump the puck deep. Severin going after it in the corner. Drives his guy Melindi off the puck, but it squirts all the way to the right corner, and McDonald starts back up for Gwinnett. At center, pass to Bergstresser. Bergstresser goes in. His puck deflects wide. And here is Krug banging away on his man behind the net. It is Severin. Couldn't finish off the play, but instead going deep into the corner. Perlini bangs away, got his guy loose. Short pass up the wall, and a bad pass, but taken back. Komets have it. Get over the line as Perlini, or Pistilli rather, has to jam it in on the way back to the bench. Here they come the other way. Boy, what a dangle that Chartrain puts on him. But he has just been met by Mr. Krug.
Yeah, come over the blue line with your head down. He's going to hit you.
Here we come, inside the line.
Lowry
Here's the drive at the net. Where'd it go? Out front?
Bang in the net. Going to be a penalty call.
Goaltender is down, and a hooking call against the Gwinnett Gladiators.
Yeah, Lowry with his size cut to the net, and he just cutting as he was. He got hooked and pulled down from the side, and as he collided with the goaltender, the defenseman hooked him. That'll draw the penalty. Power play for the Komets.
Let's get it on.
Yeah. Lowry, good effort there, breaking to the net like he did.
He sure did. He was not to be denied. He plowed right through on that one. And it will be Dolan who takes the penalty.
Yeah, they'll learn to keep their heads up if they cross that blue line with Krug standing there. That's about 3 good solid body check that he's just laid into and stood up. And you drop your head, and he steps into you. Good solid check, and he keeps the stick and the elbows down.
That hurts up here. All right, here we come. Komets up top now, trying to move it. Where are we going to go with this one? Far side, all the way to the zone. No play as Krug still up top. They got him on the power play as well. The drive is deflected. Komets get it back. Krug's back up top again. Feeding it half wall left side. Pistilli back to Krug, right side. Up again. Drive, knocked down in front. Here they go. Oh, and missing the net. Perlini.
Yeah, good
back
chance.
on the Komets. Pistilli's got it. Moves it out to the point. Krug's there.
Here.
Now Krug wheels it halfway down the wall. Here they come. Spinning away is Pistilli. Oh, at the point, kept alive by Krug. Krug going in on the half wall left. Looking, he's open if he can get there. Now around. Oh, score! What a play! Pistilli set it up, and Higgs gets the goal.
Yeah, backhand pass between the legs. Didn't even look. And on the far side, Higgs was there all by himself. He had the open net as he fooled everybody with a beautiful pass from Pistilli. Power play.
Wow! That one at 18 minutes and 27 seconds. What a goal. What a goal. Whoa. They're buzzing, cousin. We're back in the hockey game right now at 2-1, and this is Komet Hockey.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word: go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being and take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan and Company in Fort Wayne.
Spins away from the forecheck, all the way up to the point, left side. On Fanning on the play that time, but managing to hang on was Lacoste.
Last minute of the period.
In they come now as it's Gwinnett cycling deep into their own zone with the puck, trying to move it out. Here they come all the way to center on the charge. Zabatel, he's one of their big scorers. Look out, cleared to the corner, but it's still way in front of the net. But Lacoste picks it off. Here he comes. Big pass coming to center. Bad little flop, but the Komets get it back as Perlini. And he goes all the way right side, all the way behind the net. Still has the puck. He's held off by Dolan down the wall. Komets try to keep it alive, and it's back in the corner. We have 20 seconds left. Here they come, Fort Wayne zone. All the way wide of the net. Behind the goal, here's Saul. Up the wall, and at center. Komets get it again. Into the zone hard, looking around. It's going to be Severin going to the corner. Gets away. Looks, gets away again. He's covered hard by Melindy. Down they go. In to work the play, Pistilli. They're mucking it up down the wall, trying to get the play. They jam it up, and the buzzer goes, and the period is over. The score 2-1 in favor of Gwinnett at the end of one period of play. This is Komet Hockey.
If you're looking for a way to see the Komets for less, then you'll want to read all about it. Find coupons on Komet ads in print editions of the Journal-Gazette and News Sentinel for seats in the Fort Wayne newspaper's extra section for only $8. Save $5 per ticket with your extra section coupon. For more information, check the latest edition of the Journal-Gazette or News Sentinel, or visit Fort Wayne Newspapers downtown on Main Street. Pick up your coupon today for extra special savings on the Komets, courtesy of the Fort Wayne Newspapers Extra section.
It's Chevy Truck Month, when you can depend on Silverado, the most awarded pickup of 2014. And once you've built a family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road, you find new roads to conquer and introduce Chevy Colorado, the 2015 Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Chevy trucks, high-strength steel for high-strength dependability. And now you can depend on great offers during Chevy Truck Month. See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers. Dependability based on longevity 1987 through April 2013 full-size pickup registrations.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Well, Rob, at the end of one, we're finally we're getting aroused, and I thought we started to really dominate at the end of that one.
Well, about the last 4 minutes of the period, we started forechecking a bit. It drew a penalty at the 18:27 mark, about the 18-minute mark, and then the Komets with the power play, a beautiful goal. Higgs just putting it in the open net, but Pistilli made the pass of the season right there. Took a pass with his back to the net, flipped it between his legs before everybody could move, and it went right on the stick of Higgs and in the open net. But the Komets come on strong in the last 5 minutes of that period and finished strong in the last 5 minutes. The shot still outshot 12-8, but they had some pressure on them all the way to the end.
You know, one of the things that I feel was very important in that period was Matt Krug.
Yeah.
He delivered some blasting hits, and he got people slowing down and looking around. They weren't taking liberty to our blue line, and he was decking them.
Well, when a team comes out, you're in on the road, and you build a 2-0 lead, you know, the momentum's all on your side, and what you want to do is keep going. And you keep going and going and going, and if something doesn't stop you, then you keep going. And unfortunately, they ran into Krug, and he popped about 4 guys, and he nailed them pretty good. And all of a sudden, they started looking, thinking, and slowing up a little bit, and the game started to be taken over by the Komets. But no doubt, the 4 body checks by Krug were key to the whole period.
And, of course, he started early with this big 6'3" Jeff Palkovich and decked him off behind the net, and that was a pretty affirmative statement.
Yeah, no, and this is a point. Here's a team in last place versus a first-place team. If this was a first-place team, that Palkovich would be right after Krug again to try to keep the momentum going on their side. But being a last-place team, he's thinking, wait a minute, I've already fought this guy once. How involved do I want to get with him? But that's the difference between winning teams and losing teams. Momentum goes your way, and you make it happen.
So that's our story here at the end of the first 20 minutes, and the Komets awaken late, but the goal was positively a highlight reel goal. There's no doubt about that. Higgs gets it. Pistilli gets the first assist, and it's Chris Ouellet who got the other assist on the play. And that one will be shown a few times, I'll guarantee you. No doubt about it. We're outshot 12-8. There were penalties in the period, and the 3 goals were scored. It was, first of all, Ewan at 8 minutes to make it 1-0. None at 10:08, a power play 2-0. Higgs back at 18:17 to make it 2-1, and we are back in the hockey game. We're going to be covering a little conversation with Kyle Thomas. Don't you miss this one. It's a good one. See you here in just a moment. This is Komet Hockey.
Michael's Photography, the leader in business portraits. Every business needs a professional business portrait so that your clients can connect with you on a personal level. How many business photos have you seen that are just plain terrible? And how did that change your perception of the person or company? A business portrait taken by Michaels is a positive image. Don't fall in the "it's good enough" trap when it comes to your business portraits. Great business portraits taken by Michaels. Call for your appointment today. 482-2660.
Presenting the official list of things your husband will never buy. 100 powdered wigs, 5 electrolysis appointments, a 3-tiered cake stand made of bone china. But if your husband's identity is stolen, he could buy anything. Help protect you and your family from identity theft with Fifth Third Identity Alert Premium. To learn more, stop by your nearest Fifth Third Banking Center or visit 53.com/ID Alert. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank. The benefits in Fifth Third Identity Alert and Fifth Third Identity Alert Premium are provided by Fifth Third's vendor, Affinion Benefits.
It's the Dodge Boys here from Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and during our President's Day event, now's the time to get a great deal on a 4x4 truck. Hey, what's up, Ryan?
Matt, forget about spinning your wheels. Drive easy with a new Jeep Patriot for just $239 a month. Or how about payments of just $259 a month on a Ram Crew Cab Express 4x4 truck?
February's truck month, and we know trucks. Right, Casey?
Guts Glory Ram. You can be practical and stylish during truck month. Save up to $12,000 on a 2015 full-size Ram Tough truck, including the lifted ones. And we can customize it any way you like.
I like it. Just go to GlenbrookDodge.com and see some amazing deals.
That's right, Matt. You can shop over 500 vehicles at GlenbrookDodge.com. See all the deals, like get an extra $1,000 off a 2015 Chrysler 200 just for trading a competitive midsize vehicle.
Hey, guys, what about the Dodge Boy Promise?
Don't forget that Dodge Boy Promise, Matt. We're going to beat any competitor's deal. Guaranteed.
So come see us on the Giant American Flag during President's Day event or jump online at GlenbrookDodge.com.
911, what's your emergency?
Sometimes just any response doesn't quite say it all. There's texting.
Sir, we just received an emergency text. Hello, my friend just ran off the road and we are in water. Hurry, please, please hurry.
Then there is calling.
911, what's your emergency?
My friend just ran off the road and we're in water. It's coming in the car. Hurry. Please hurry. There's water in the car.
The Federal Communications Commission and major wireless carriers have partnered to support Text to 911, and Indiana is at the forefront of this implementation. Text to 911 capability is now available in most areas within state borders. This is of great help to the deaf and speech impaired and in other select situations. For more information, visit in911.net.
It's good to hear your voice, ma'am. Help is on the way.
911. Before you text, voice is best.
In a world where summer thirst runs rampant, a new type of refreshment looks to rule. From the creators of Pepsi, it's Pepsi made with real sugar. Featuring explosions of taste and more flavor than one summer can handle. With chilling performances from Pepsi, wild cherry and vanilla flavors, a real big summer is on its way, and it's closer than you think. Pick up a Pepsi made with real sugar for a limited time. Pepsi, live for now.
If you're driving down the road and your car dies at the light, you know you've got to make it here, because we can make it right. Bumping down the road, transmission's about to blow. We're the ones to fix it right. We're the name to know. Russ Moore Transmission. We're here to get you going.
If you suspect
suspect a transmission problem, come in and talk to the trusted leader in customer service for over 50 years, Russmore Transmission.
Russmore Transmission. We're geared to get you going.
Call Russ Moore at 482-9414. We're on Coliseum Boulevard West and in Warsaw. Or visit us at russmore.com.
And now back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
Waltham match about 15 minutes outside of Boston.
Hey, Carl Thomas is here. We had a sort of rehearsal the other day to make sure this was working. It wasn't. And I didn't want you to miss this guy. He's a great young kid, and we're kind of happy to have him around here. And we'll start right from scratch again. We know you're from Massachusetts, huh?
Yeah, from Waltham, Mass, about 15 minutes outside of Boston. Grew up there, so it's a lot of fun.
You know, I didn't ask you the other night, but your dad's a pretty good athlete in his own right, wasn't he?
Yeah, he played a lot of sports growing up. Ended up focusing on football, went to BC, and then was drafted to the Dallas Cowboys and played there.
So did you remember much of that?
I wasn't born yet, actually.
Uh-huh, so you don't remember any of it?
None of it.
So was football one of your sports?
I did play. Not very long. I think only 4 or 5 years, maybe.
What your favorite sport? Certainly had to be hockey. What else did you play?
Growing up, I played football, baseball, and hockey, and then I ended up stopping football when I got to high school, and then I stopped baseball after my sophomore year of high school. Hockey just kind of took over and became a 12-month year-round thing.
So you play high school hockey in Waltham?
Yes, I did.
Academy or regular school?
Regular school, public school.
And after that, where'd you go?
I took a year off and played juniors in the EJHL with the South Shore Kings.
And beyond that, then, did you go to college?
Yeah, and then I went to Norwich University up in Vermont. I talked to them a little bit. I went on a visit there, went to a game, kind of fell in love with the rink and the atmosphere. I thought the programs ran great. It's like a D1 program. Had no complaints and didn't regret going there at all.
You know, New England's a beautiful place, but Vermont has a certain charm about it it's really old country charm.
Yeah. I mean, in the spring, in the summer, it's everything's green there, but then in the winter, everything's just white. So it's pretty drastic differences, but I enjoyed it up there a lot.
Yeah, when they say green mountains of Vermont, they mean they're green. You don't see any rocks sticking out, but boy, lots of trees.
No, not at all. Everything is green. The rides up there are actually great. It's very nice up there.
Anybody take a look at you draft-wise after you got out of school?
I had talked to a few schools, a few teams when I was at Norwich. I went to Minnesota Wild development camp 2 years in a row, and I had talked to a few other teams. And I ended up getting hurt the last game of my senior year, so I wasn't able to go play anywhere after that.
So what got you back into it here?
I had surgery after my senior year, and then I knew hockey was something I always wanted to do after school, so I had an agent, and he just started making some calls, and I got set up with a team in South Carolina. I went there, and things didn't work out, so I bounced around a little bit, and then I had another surgery, but this year kind of feels like my feet are back under me, and feeling good out there.
When you're working your way through the minors, you got to have a suitcase that opens and closes quick, eh?
Yeah, that's for sure. A lot of guys are in and out of places, moving around. It's a crazy lifestyle, but it's definitely fun.
Before you came to us, where were you?
I was in, I started the year off in Quad City, and then I went to Columbus, Georgia.
So you made a bit of the rounds as it was. Once you got here, I noticed you rather quickly because of your enthusiasm and your energy and your speed.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my strong suits is my speed and I think work ethic. So I think everywhere I go, it's just something I try and implement in my game the second I get out there.
You're kind of a tough spot. You came in late. You knew there were other people here before you. And whenever you get a chance, you have to prove what you can do to the coach. And sometimes you don't get enough time to prove it.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I'm just lucky right now that I've gotten more than a fair share of my chances to prove what I can do here. And I think so far I have. And that's, I think, why coach has kept me around for as long as he has right now. And it's good that this team is obviously as good as we are. We have guys moving up a lot, going up to the A, and that just says a lot about this team, that we can find a way to keep winning with guys moving up.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. When you get, and this team's got a lot of talent, a lot of depth on it. So coming in here as, you might say, a repo player, you get to play with some pretty good guys as it is.
Yeah, exactly. I think every time you move up a level, you're going to play with better players, and it's fun when you play with better players like that. Things happen out there that sometimes not going to happen if you're with different players. So I think when you play with guys that are that good, I think it brings out the best in you also.
And you have to be ready to sort of match whatever skills you're paired with, eh?
Yeah, exactly. You got to know who you're out there with and expect what's coming from them, because they're going to find a way to get you the puck.
Of course, basically you have, rules and regulations, traffic zones, where you're supposed to be if you're a right winger, left winger, what to do when you don't have the puck. And sometimes you always have to rely on hoping the other guy knows what you're supposed to do, too.
Yeah, and that's obviously what practice is here for. Everyone here knows their jobs, knows our system, so that makes it easier to play. I mean, it sometimes looks like people are making blind passes, but it's we know where each other are going to be out there. Obviously, we do it day in and day out, so it's simple and easy to make the easy play when you know someone's going to be there for you.
I noticed you've had a couple chances where you had to throw them. You're tough enough to kind of make room for yourself.
Yeah. Obviously, in the other interview that didn't really work out, we talked about that a bit. I think it's something that every player should be able to do, take care of themselves out there. And if people are trying to slow you down out there and just take away your space, sometimes you're going to have to make some room for yourself. And if that involves fighting, then something you have to do, so you just have to be able to take care of yourself out there.
Well, you don't have to be the toughest guy on the ice. As long as people know you're going to make your own room, they look at you twice. They're not going to mess around until it's really necessary.
Yeah, exactly. Just the fact that you're willing to drop the gloves kind of gives you some more space out there and makes people think twice about what they're going to do, take a cheap shot or something, so it's a good thing to have.
Although you didn't get a lot of shifts last night, but that was kind of a strange game.
Yeah, it definitely was a strange game. Coming in 10th forward, you know you're not going to play a lot, but you just got to be ready when your number's called, and we got into a little bit of penalty trouble there towards the end of the game, so it was nice to get a few shifts in there and get the legs going.
Got a few shifts in, did a little banging around there behind the net and stirred things up?
Yeah, tried to get some energy going there. It was a tight game, so I just tried to get in there and make my factor known.
Well, like I say, you've got one of the tougher jobs in the game because you never know when they're going to call on you and what spot you're going to play in, so you have to react to it, and you've done pretty well, I think.
Thanks, appreciate that.
I hope you get a lot of ice time tonight.
Me too.
Kyle, good luck. Eh?
Thank you, appreciate that.
Kyle Thomas, my guest, be back in a moment. This is Komet Hockey.
You got something.
For over 100 years, Fort Wayne's famous Coney Island Wiener Stand has been serving up great food, friends, and fun. Join us at historic Coney Island and experience those delicious hot dogs and Cokes still served in the little bottles, just like when you were a kid. Serving patrons at its original location, downtown at 131 Main Street for 100 years. Find them on Facebook and at FortWayne'sFamousConeyIsland.com. Open 7 days a week. Fort Wayne's famous Coney Island Wiener Stand, celebrating 100 years and the Komets.
Friday nights, it's the granddaddy of them all. The Score with Fort Wayne's best. Tommy Schegler, Dean Pantazzi, and Ken Horman highlighting Northeast Indiana's high school gridiron and hoops action. Then, when others go dark, we're just getting started with more of The Score at 11:35 on sister station MyTV Fort Wayne. Add in Sound Off with the Komets, the Tin Caps, 18 Komet road games, and sports specials year-round. And you have the most local sports coverage hands down. And it's all from 21 Alive.
Indiana Wesleyan University empowers busy adults to earn top-ranked degrees and start the journey of a lifetime. Here's graduate Hazel Owens.
I am now living my purpose, empowering women through public speaking, broadcasting, and online communications. I'm proud to help women have a voice in the community, and IWU has helped me reach that goal.
IWU offers flexible degrees for busy adults at learning centers throughout Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and online. Where will your journey take you? Follow this story and many more at #IWU Journeys.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
The destination is yours with Excursions Trailways Motor Coach Company. Excursions Trailways operates trips from Indiana and Ohio to destinations in the continental U.S. and Canada. Excursions is the proud official motor coach provider of the Komets, Tin Caps, IPFW, and St. Francis. They provide excellent customer service and clean, well-maintained coaches with courteous professional drivers. Choose your destination and give Excursions a call at 260-485-6167 or visit them on the web at excursionstrailways.com. You are listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
All right, let's have a look at the Meyer out-of-town scoreboard as we have it at the particular moment. It looks as though over in Florida, they're leading Orlando by a 3-2 margin, and that's halfway through the second period. Indy is leading Elmira 3-1 in Elmira, and that's halfway through the second period as well. Over in Greenville, they're playing at South Carolina. They're tied 2-2 midway through the second period. And Toledo at home to Wheeling with 1:30 still left in the first is leading 3-0. Goaltender jumped on it and stayed down till the whistle blew. So we had, what, 81-89?
81-89.
Nice
Good
crowd tonight, yeah.
A lot of kids, of course, and congratulations to all them for the great grades they get. And nice reward for them to come to the hockey game with a nice ticket.
Bunch of smart Alex there. All right, Risker back into the draw, tries for it. He muscles his guy to the ice practically, Zabatel, and they got him covered. Risk with a drive, scramble in front of the net. Kept into the zone nicely. And it's back in the corner. Daniels behind the net trying to chop it out front. As all tied up momentarily was Embach, but he got away from the big guy. Now coming back up ice. He has the puck knocked loose, and look out, they clear it back into the zone.
Offside.
Schrocky tried to get a piece of it, but the offside call gets the whistle as they got too far out, lost their chance to move it, and the forecheck covered them up.
Well, Embach was being pressured by the defense, and it was a good play by the defense to play one-on-one. He played Embach right up the boards, right up to the blue line, and then Embach got too close, and it got tipped out. That forced the offside.
All right, here's Severn looking for the draw.
There's
right to Kisser.
Yeah, stick come right up and caught Pistilli.
Pistilli gets it right in the snoot there.
And 25 is the one that did it.
And he has no qualms with that one. No.
He didn't even hesitate. No.
Bergstresser.
Yeah, I think he went to lift the stick, and he missed it, and his stick went right up and caught him under the chin.
The high stick call.
And we get a power play.
Yep, that one came at 52 seconds of the period. And we are on the board with a power play goal at the end of period number 1. Can we convert again? Higgs now heads to the draw. Higgs ties this guy up in the faceoff circle, digging for it. Perlini, Komets get it back. And out on the playoff point, here it is, a drive, and right in front of the net, knocked down. Up they come. Kept in by Pistilli. Pistilli down the wall, trying to move it. Tries to get it out to the point. Can't get it there. Now he does. Here we go again in front of the net. Boom! Beautiful play, Ouellet. He got the rebound. Stand on the first one. Came back and delivered it.
Minute 12 seconds. Power play goal, Komets. And the play was again made by Krug. He took the puck at the point, wound up with a big slap shot. Instead of blasting it, he put about a three-quarter shot to the net. Ouellet was able to stop it, look at the goaltender, give him a little head deke, and because nobody was on him, he had time to deke him and put it in the goal.
Now we're starting to cook a little bit. Things are working. 2 power play goals for the K's. Hey, special teams, Rob.
Yep, Ouellet should get the goal. Krug should get the assist, and there should be another assist for
somewhere down the line. Here we come again, and this time turned into the zone. Komets have this one. Here goes again, and
Fort Wayne, common goal.
To the
it's
corner.
The power play goal, his 10th of the season, scored by number 24, Christian Ouellet.
So Ouellet gets the power play goal.
Assisting on the goal, number 29, Matt Krug. And number 10, Brett Perlini.
There was interference in front of the net, that time not called. But here we come again as Thomas is driving. Oh, great play, great save. Thomas put it right into the slot, then comes back, hits his guy behind the net, McDonald, and around they come again. Komets working hard as Bartow tried to play it, kept alive by Thomas. Now in the corner, Higgs takes his guy, bangs him to the wall, McGregor. And the Komets have sort of come alive here right now. Here they come, cross rink with a bad pass, and here they come the other way. Going back in a hurry, Bartow gets back, makes the save. Rebound comes back out as Komets have it. Up the ice, on the move, Lowry at center, into the zone. They got a line change going. Lowry tips it deep. And here comes Gwinnett with the biscuit. We're tied back at 2-2 right now. As nicely in the corner, it's Embach who muscles his guy off the puck right to the front of the net. Blocked, turned wide, picked up by Zabatel. Up ice he comes all the way to center. A little tap pass coming to the line. Into the zone it goes. Look out, and they cough it up inside the line. Daniels unable to hold his feet on the play, lost his edge. Kept behind the net. Look out, Zabatel trying to make a move. He's their big scorer here. Komets move it out. Nice break. Risk gives it off into the corner to Schrock. Schrock leaves it, and here we come behind the net. Daniels looking around, trying to get the play. Came behind the goal again, still looking behind the net. Feeds it off as it's Embach who's being jammed hard to the wall by Melindi. Komets try to keep it alive, which they do. Down in the corner in front of the net, no play as Chartrade picks it off. Here they come the other way. Right wing pass, good at center. Nunn taps it back to his D. And now slowing it down, Zabatel trying to make sure where he's going. There's a line change out for both
everybody,
teams.
yep.
16:30 still to go, period 2. Komets have come up. Ouellet's power play goal ties it up. Here they go into the zone. Severin with a good hard play coming in. Back it comes on a good back check as Pistilli wipes Stevenson off the play. Here they come out front trying to center it. Can't do it. Komets get it back and another hard hit. And the Komets have it going. Move it. Here we come at center into the zone nicely. It's Perlini. Perlini in the trailer at the front of the net. Oh, what a play.
Right
what
there.
A save.
That's a backhand pass.
They are moving to the front of the net and converting their shots.
Yeah, was that Quayle? It was a backhand pass from the defense over here to the man in front. He was all by himself. He surprised himself and the goaltender getting a good shot on goal. That was a good save by Birkenberger.
So we're tied 2-2 here with the power play goal by Ouellet early in the period, and this is Komet hockey.
Hi, Komet fans. This is head coach Gary Graham. Everyone at Texas Roadhouse would like to give a big yee-haw to the Komets and their fans for voting Texas Roadhouse as the best steak in Fort Wayne. And as a thank you, just come in and visit Texas Roadhouse on game nights and receive your complimentary blossom when you wear your favorite Komet jersey. Check out the Komet Corner at Texas Roadhouse, home of the fall-off-the-bone ribs and hearty steaks, made from scratch sides, fresh baked bread, ice-cold beer, and legendary margaritas. Be there on game days with your favorite K's jersey and receive your free blossom from the Texas Roadhouse. Go Komets.
This is Komet Hockey.
Birkenberger just made a save on Severin. He didn't know he had it till all this.
It got caught in the pass as he went down, and
look what I
stayed under him. Yeah, stayed under him. He got lucky on it.
Shots are 15-13 right now.
Yeah, they've come out hard.
Wow, we've had 7 shots already in the first 5 minutes.
7-1. Yep.
All right, back we come. Into the faceoff now will be Lowry. Looks for the draw. Back in the corner. Higgs chased the loose puck. Up the wall it comes. Komets have it. Saul clears into his defense now. And they wait a while, finally get it back, and here we come up the wing right side. Going in hard, poking it all the way back in the corner, Lowry. They dig it out early. Lowry in front of the net, right through the goal crease. As that time the winger back and across tried to get to the play. That would have been Ouellet. Here they come back again into the zone. Ouellet got it, had it poked away. Komets keep it alive. Good hit that time by Lowry, and they drive it right back inside the Fort Wayne zone. Around behind the net, Higgs trying to make a play. They had it out front, couldn't hold it. As Ouellet skated right by the puck. Out it comes. Icing will be the call as the touch is made that time by Daniel. So 14-5-6 left. It is period 2. 2-2. We're back in the tie, and this is Komet hockey.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find freight advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OmniBuy, 855-666-4289.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, we had a little check going down in front of the net, and everybody's moving around as McGregor yakking at Schrock, and Schrock, he can't do a darn thing about it. But he's not going to be blocked on it, and Risk stepped in to help out in case it was necessary. So no further damage there to the captain.
Yeah, Schrocker gets his nose in the middle of it, and that's the key to it. He was right there looking for the rebound, and he took the defenseman in and took him out of the play.
All right, back we come. Risk back into the faceoff again against Zabatel. This is their assignment. This is the big line for Gwinnett, and these guys have to keep them tied up. Here's Schrock down behind the net, pushed his guy off. They come to the Fort Wayne line, running in hard. Nunn, far wall, trying to cut in front. Backhander over the top of the net. Up on the half wall right side, crammed back into the corner by Walker. Walker can't play this one. Schrocky has to go after it, couldn't finish it off. They jam away at it. Look out, Risk sends it loose. Picked up the wall this time, played again this time by Lacoste. Komets move it, tipping it into the zone. Here they come at center, and the pass is recovered finally and tipped deep by Risk, and he sends it off behind the net. Dug off around the wall. Belindi coming up and all the way to center, breaking past Fort Wayne zone. Pick back up. They let a guy loose outside. Oh, boy. Close call there. They tried to catch it in the foot, couldn't make the play, and fortunately the offside saved what could have been. We're looking at 2-2 Komets and Gwinnett, period 2. This is Komet hockey.
Oh, wow. Can you say good morning? I just discovered a new way to start my day off right. It's Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop's new Right Start Turkey Sausage Breakfast Sandwich. An amazing combination of fresh spinach, cheese, and an egg white omelet on an English muffin. It is 300 calories of delicious. And that, my friends, is all kinds of right. Gotta love your morning with Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting breakfast, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants for limited time.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, here comes Gwinnett out towards center now, moving into the zone. Cannot get by as Krug stands his man up again. Down they come deep. Krug goes in, thumps away, takes Bergstresser off the play. They scrum for it far side, came all the way right corner. All the way half wall right. Trying to center out front, didn't work. Now after trying to chase it down is Lowry, but he's beat to the play by Dolan of... Here they come. Back up Komets on the move as going hard at center. Lowry into the zone. All the way down deep. Churns his way down in the corner. McGregor going in. He's forecheck. Drops it off behind the net. Recovered by McDonald. Woo, baby. Big hit. And another good hit. Here they come. Back up ice. Long lead pass. Chase down Fort Wayne zone. As moving away. Got a little confused that time. Bartow, up they come, lead pass center. Here we come. Higgs on his way to the line. He looks, he's in front, but he missed everything. Trying to center it, but there was nobody there to make the centering pass. As up ice they come again. Into the zone, going wide left, trying to get a backhander. Melindi can't get it. They got a man on the corner of the net. Komets back one more time. Here we come again with Lowry on his way. Still got it into the zone. He drives, and it's a save and a big save there by Guggenberger as the Komets are just tramping away hard to get to that net. We're looking at 2-2. Komets back in a tie. Second period underway. This is Komet hockey.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets now in their own zone trying to come back with this biscuit. They dig it out. Held in at the point right side. Couldn't get a shot away. Penalty coming against Fort Wayne with the puck. It's going to be Ewan. Can't play it. Turned around, knocked down, and the save made right in front of the net, in front of the Komets' Pat Nagle. So the penalty call against the Komets, and that would be at 8:31. Risk.
Yeah, Risk is going in for hooking, and that'll be the first power play of the period for Gwinnett, and the faceoff will stay in the Komet zone. So let's do a job on them here. The Komets had the power play early in the second period. They put it away and tied it up at the 1:12 mark. Ouellet, his 10th from Krug and Pistilli. So let's kill it here, guys.
All right, back to the face-off. Komets look for the draw. They scrum for it. They get it cleared length of the rink on a good move there as Pistilli clears it all the way to the far end. On the attack, Ewan launches the rush. Here they come looking, and right back up the middle. And broken up nicely that time is standing in the way of that one was Quayle. Komets get it back. And here we go. Can we get to it or not? As Severin going hard to the corner. Got it on the side of his stick. Couldn't finish the play. He's got it again. Behind the net. Can't find this guy again. He's still got it. Oh, he got a man out front. A drive. Hit the post. Yeah. Oh, my.
Yeah, referee right there.
Yep. And back they come to the Fort Wayne line.
That was a quick shot by Lowry.
Good move on the play, and the fans are applauding as the Komets put it all the way back to their own zone. And Krug gets a shot from his own goal line, and the goaltender has to make a save. All right, Komets keep the pressure on. 1 minute still on the power play. Here they come back towards center. Bergstresser coming to the line. They got on by Saul to the corner. Pick back up, as this time it's going to be the Komet D-man trying to move it out. Here they come, scrumming for it on the line. Lowry can't move it. Now they get it out. It's at center. Race on again. Here goes Schrock going in hard, and the goaltender comes out.
Yeah, good hustle, Schrocker.
They come as he forced that guy to move. Here's Stevenson, and he goes all the way half wall right. Looks, second man in. They couldn't get the shot away. It's blocked. Down the wall. This time Saul takes his guy off the puck. Up ice come the Komets. On their way to center. Looking. Embach breaks to the zone. And
Ouellet couldn't get it to him.
Tip it through. He tried to tip it in the corner. Couldn't finish it off. But Ouellet's back in a hurry. They come back up the wall, and Ouellet gets it back. Out he comes to center. Embach sets sail for this one. Can he get there? He is there.
Man
now
coming
up the
from
wall.
the bench.
Drags it loose. Can't find his guy. And they cycle it back again. Nice move. 3 seconds left. Fans love it. Here they come back up the middle. And into the zone. No icing called as Pistilli going in hard. Almost stole the puck from Guggenberger, the goaltender. But here they come back up ice. Fort Wayne zone. Komets have it back. Lead pass into the zone. Severin going deep in the corner. Gets by Chartrain on the corner. Severin, big hit that time on McGregor. Up they come again. Up the near wall. Komets poke check that one away. And it's Daniels with it now. Up the middle he comes with it. And back come the Komets again. All right, looking, it's slowed down momentarily, but here they come to the line as Daniels mishandled it, finally dumped it in. Up it comes again. Gwinnett, Fort Wayne zone. They step in the passing lane. Here goes Severin again. Drive. Blocked. Rebound turned away. Picked up by Chartrain. Back in the corner. Sent behind the net. McGregor coming up the right wall. Heads towards center. Lead pass going to the line. Walker coming in. Can't get the play. Is after it. None behind the net. None now pulled off the play. Komets get it back. Take a look as they were a little short coming with it. Ooh, this one all the way by the goal mouth. Komets hustle to it. Up ice it comes. They couldn't get the angle to break it as it was blocked by Walker. Back they come, Fort Wayne zone again. And this time it's Krug behind the net. He's got it. Held his man up. Krug out front. Now they sent it all the way to the wall, right side. Right point going left point. At the net, this one blocked again. Here we come, and Thomas breaks away. Into the zone he goes, and out the side of the net. He's pulled off hard. The penalty call will be made.
He drew it.
Came through Thomas's hustle, I'll tell you.
It came on the hustle. It was a little bit of a cheapie, but I thought that he was breaking away from him. The defense had wrapped his arms around him and took one hand off the stick. You take a hand off the stick, and you're going to get holding. And that's exactly what happened.
That's Melindy.
Melindy, the defenseman, will go
Melindy. 2 minutes holding. Time penalty, 12 minutes, 5 seconds. Gwinnett's 5.
So Komets come up with a power play. It's a 2-2 tie, and this is Komet hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local, independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne. Need a good night's sleep? Then get over to one of Mattress Firm's 4 locally owned showrooms, including our Super Center on Coliseum Boulevard. Bring in your Komet game ticket stub to receive 15% off Sealy Posturepedic, Stearns & Foster, and Hampton & Rhodes. Mattress Firm has the largest selection of all these brands and every Tempur-Pedic available. Mattress Firm offers easy credit and payment terms up to 5 years at 0% APR. Nobody sells for less. Mattress Firm, nationally known, locally owned. America's #1 sleep show. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Back we go, ready for the action with the face-off in the Gwinnett zone off to the left of their goaltender, Mark Guggenberger. 2-2 the score. Komets with a power play. Higgs into the face-off. See if we can get one going here. They go for it on the corner of the net. Scrumman can't play it out the wall. It is going to be Ouellet at the point on the half wall down on the right side. It is out top. And here it comes. Drives. Ooh, off the side of the net. That missed everything.
Yeah, that goes all the way down
around
the far
the corner,
end.
and Krug had to go back and chase it down. 1-4 check on the play. Krug coming back up ice, looking around. What's his option? He goes right wing into the zone. It's going to be Perlini. He's got some speed. Back he goes. Feeds behind the net. Komets have it there. Half wall going left side. They move it out, but nobody at the point. Now they have to go back and get it again. Now nice pass short in the zone. Here's Perlini up on the wall right side to Higgs. Higgs looks, and it is going to be Krug. He got a bouncy pass, couldn't shoot it. They almost had a guy up top, but here they come. Drive wide, picked off by Higgs. Higgs back to Krug. Krug looking back to Higgs, front of the net. Perlini. Out it comes as Pistilli. Trying to move in, can't find a place. No shot up top. Shot save. Rebound out front. It's blocked, but it goes all the way back. Where?
Yeah, they set Perlini up in the slot, and he got the shot on the net, but he didn't get it up high enough.
All right, here we come. Komets have a lot of time, 45 seconds. Lead pass out at center, beautifully into the zone left. Severin going in hard. Chased his guy, Chartrain off the puck. Down they go in the corner. Up top, drive. Oh, save. Right in front of the net that time. Lowry got a point-blank blast.
Yeah, that was a good save, a good shot, too.
Komets back for it again. Still have one good rush coming. Here we come. On the move, Daniels. On the wing left side, Severin. Severin going in all the way right corner. Back we come on the play.
Riskin.
Shift off behind the net. Risk had it all the way to Severin. Hang on. Went wide. Now look out. Daniels gets away from one, away from another one. Now looks again. Move it into the zone. Passed off to a phantom in the corner. Nobody there. Chartrain recovering now as up comes Gwinnett trying to move the puck to the Fort Wayne zone.
5-on-5.
The end of it. A lot of action, yep, and a couple of good saves there by Guggenberger. Komets now full strength. Back up it comes all the way to the Fort Wayne line. Was there a touch on the play? Yep, had to be. Here they come. Good forecheck out the wall. Here they come to center. Komets get it back. Saul puts it deep in the corner, and it's picked up by McGregor as Gwinnett coming loose with the puck. Good hard check from behind that time as the Komets go for it, moving it back. Schrock, very active here, comes loose with the puck. Here we come. A drive and a save as Guggenheim had to make it. Guggenberger.
Higgs walked right in that time. He didn't have enough angle as the defenseman was cutting across on him. Let the quick shot go. Guggenberger came out and made the save.
5:20 still left in the period. Period 2, we're tied 2-2, and this is Komet hockey.
It's time to get financially fit with Partners First Federal Credit Union. Right now through April 30th, transfer your high-interest credit card balances to a Partners First Visa card with an introductory rate as low as 3.99% for 18 months with no balance transfer fee. Terms and conditions may vary depending on your credit worthiness. Lose all that high-interest debt weight today and become financially fit at Partners First Federal Credit Union. Part of your community, part of your tomorrow.
Partners First Credit Union.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Up comes the puck behind the net. Zabatel trying to get it up front. Komets move it. And at center, Embach's got it. Embach looks. Cross rink pass going into the zone. Embach's got it back all the way cross rink. Keep it alive. Here we got it. Still hanging on. Here we go on missing the pass across the slot. Was Risk, and back they come. Fort Wayne zone in on Daniels. Can't get a play. Feeding a short pass up the wall. My, how close can you get? They're jamming at the net. Komets get it back. Daniels working his way up ice. All the way to center, and it's pushed away as Schrock jams it all the way inside the Gwinnett zone. Komets get their line change. 4.5 to go. Period 2. 2-2 the score. Back up it comes. Melindy with a headman pass comes to the Fort Wayne line, trying to get it. Smoskowitz, and it's in his feet. Couldn't finish the job. Down they come on the corner again. This time it's going to be Bartow. Ooh, bad pass up the middle. Look out.
Back to the
front
net.
of the net. Oh, cleared to the corner again. as Nagle's got the save. Bartow with a soft pass that time. A big balloon they step right into. Here's Chartrain now for Gwinnett at his own line, dropping off to his partner as McGregor makes the break up at center. Broken up by Saul. Picked back up on a hand pass call and a whistle. So the whistle got the puck in the face-off outside the Comet blue line with 3:47 left. Period 2. We're tied 2-2, and this is Comet hockey.
College living should be as exciting as college itself. Your home shouldn't be just a space to cram for exams while eating day-old pizza. Why settle when you can have off-campus, resort-style amenities where you can study, eat, socialize, and relax in style? Think The Grove. Think fully loaded college living. The Grove is currently leasing with rates starting as low as $440 a month. All apartments are fully furnished, utilities included. Choose your next home today at www.gogrove.com or call 486-5202.
WOWO AM and FM Fort Wayne.
And now back to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase.
Right side, cutting down front of the net. It's there. Rebound out front. Did they get it? No.
Couldn't get the rebound.
Man, it came bouncing out there as Ewan picks it back up. Comets work their way towards center ice. Man.
Ouellet.
Yeah, he put one on his guy at the right time. Here they come deep into the zone and around behind the net. It is that time Embach drifting through, knew the puck was coming. Another big hit by Thomas. Here they go fighting for it. Thomas has got it back. Give it to him, far wall. Got a man in front. Risk is there, but hanging on. No further action as Guggenberger makes the play.
Risk doing a little pushing and shoving. Everybody's sort of talking to each other. Tempers getting a little up a bit with each other. A few pretty good body checks out. Ouellet was the last one that really popped the
Yeah, there's conversation going now as Pakovich wanting to have a conversation with somebody.
Yeah, they don't like the bumping and the banging when you come charging at them.
No, you look at those after the game, and there's still bruises.
Yeah, and Pakovich is the one in the middle of it again, but he should be. He's the big, strong, tough guy, so get him in the middle of their play.
All right, ready to go as the faceoff stays in the zone. Risk looks for the drop, put into the corner. Melindy recovering, and here they come. Gwinnett back up ice to the Fort Wayne line. Charging in is Chartrain all the way to the line. Look out, hey, and it's a bad pass. As that time the goaltender, Nagle, making a play on it. Nicely intercepted. Here comes Thomas. Lead pass good, and in goes Embach. Embach to Thomas. He's there. He's out front. Oh, and Embach followed the play. Couldn't hang on to the puck, but he's got it back. Point man all the way to the left point. Kept alive nicely by Lacoste in the corner. Had an empty corner man on the right point. Couldn't make the play. Comets fight for it. Down in front of the net. They couldn't get it again. Now out at the point. Here's Lacoste. His drive. Waited too long, and they jumped on it and blocked it. At the net, this one came wide. Deflected up and into the crowd. So 1:51 left. It is period 2. It is tied 2-2, and this is Comet hockey.
I've heard a lot behind the bar here at Applebee's, and one of the most confusing topics is the raw food diet. Those are ingredients, not meals. But Applebee's gets it, and that's why they've created the Pub Diet. It has all of your bar and grill favorites made a little better for you, like the pepper-crusted sirloin with whole grains and the cedar-grilled lemon chicken. Packed with protein, under 600 calories, and only at Applebee's. Prices and participation vary. Alcohol advertisement intended for consumers 21 and over.
Bees Late Night means half-price select appetizers. Unwind with us Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m. You are listening to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
All right, Comet strumming for this one. Severin back in the corner as he's working hard with Pistilli and also Perlini. Comet cycle it out the point. Here goes, shot, save. Good hard point shot went on through, and Guggenberger had to gaff onto that one and hang on.
That's when you're waiting for a deflection or a screen shot, but Guggenberger out on the point makes the save down low, and he gets it in the pads and holds on.
He's such a big guy. Once he comes out and cuts that corner off, you can't see anything.
Yeah, and he's got those soft pads and not bouncing off him, so he's able to hold it and smother it.
All right, we're back into the face-off again. This time Lowry goes to the draw. Ready into the face-off against Pakovich. Ready, come, and they go after it again. Pakovich slides it back in the corner. Long lead pass going in Fort Wayne zone. Take a look as back we come and dump behind the net. Comets. Here's Quayle. Quayle coming up on the wall right side. Has picked off on the play was Higgs. Komets go in, try to steal it, can't get to it. Down they come into the Komet corner, and it's Quayle behind the net for Fort Wayne.
Last minute of the period.
Hey, look out. Keep it coming. Keep it coming all the way to center. All the way inside the line. Turned deep by Ouellet, around in front of the net. The goaltender had to make a save. Here's Ouellet with it again, behind the net. Komets try to come back out. In the corner hard, Lowry gets hit. Puck comes squirting loose, picked up by Ouellet again. Ouellet cycles behind the net to Higgs. He forgot the puck. Now he's got it back. Jams it on the near wall, but it's recovered there as Pakovich coming back up ice. Pakovich at center. Can't make the play. They're trying to go wide. Still nothing going on. And here they come back. Fort Wayne zone on the money, and Guggenberger tying it up and hanging on.
Yeah,
At the goal mouth that time was Higgs.
And still a little pushing and shoving. Everybody
no
on
further action
right now.
on that play.
Yeah. Defenseman Milden, he's out there pushing and shoving.
So they're having a conversation about, hey, I hope you have a nice break at between periods.
And Schrocker in the middle of it, too.
Yeah.
So,
Captain Schrocker, we're tied 2-2, period 2 with 20 seconds left, and we'll face it off inside the
Komets back at it. Komets back at it next Wednesday. Evansville here, similar schedule.
Yep.
And then, of course, Indy here for 2 games, Friday, Saturday, which is unusual. But
the Fuel are getting a heck of a lot better, too.
And not a bad schedule for the Komets.
Here's Riskin trying to tie it up. It goes to the near wall. Behind the net, here's Schrock. Schrock is leaned on, gets away from that one. Up they come, and on the move. Komets try to hold it in. Breaking out now at center. Into the Fort Wayne zone. Going hard will be the Komets Lacoste. Cleared behind the net. Back up it comes Daniels. Move it. And at center, it's taken away, and the buzzer sounds, and the period is over. That is the end of 2. Only 1 goal scored in the period, that by the Komets. A power play by Christian Ouellet at 1:12, and we're 2-2. This is Komet Hockey.
Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest's work line features Max high-performance gloves, PBR, Wolverine, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves. Midwest Quality Gloves prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made gloves. That's why the work line also features many styles made right here in the USA. When you need work gloves, think Midwest Quality Gloves, Chillicothe, Missouri.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital and Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Well, that was a different team reporting for duty in the second period, Robbie.
Well, you want to say effort and go, get those legs going. The skating game was there. There's no doubt about it. They came out right off the bat, outskated them, and they had the power play situation and scored at 1:12. That obviously gave them more confidence, and they kept the pace of the game up to where they wanted. And I thought Gwinnett was sort of chasing them a little bit. A couple of pretty good body checks out there. Ouellet knocked somebody down pretty solid. And again, Krug standing up when he has to. So pretty solid second period. They only get 1 goal, but they outshoot them 18-2 in that period. So unfortunately, they couldn't put a couple more goals in the net. But the momentum is on their side right now. The skating is there, and they're playing their game.
Yeah, and Guggenberger made some pretty big saves for him. Boy, in that period especially. He's so big. He covers so much territory that he's hard to get the puck around. You can't throw curveballs at a goaltender.
Yeah, 6'3", he got 208, so he's a pretty big boy.
Covers a lot of space. So that's where we are at the end of 2, tied 2-2. Both Komet goals were power plays. Right now, we're going to be back, and my special guest, I've been waiting for this kid for a while, Michael Tam. And he is a kid, Bubba will tell you his story in just a couple minutes. Right now, this is Komet Hockey.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has
added some new members to the team. Introducing the all-new Jeep Cherokee with legendary Jeep performance and incredible fuel economy starting at $22,900 minus incentives. Also now on the starting lineup is the all-newly redesigned Chrysler 200 with its striking design and powerful standard engine. This is a new crowd favorite with great value. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Dodge Hellcat. With 701 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. Ouellet is a proud sponsor of Komet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the difference in your next car buying experience. See the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at Ouellet on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at OuelletAuto.com.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. 6 of our best 6-inch subs, now in made just for you meals. For just $6 every day.
I got it made fresh at Subway.
Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. Yeah, you so got it made.
Subway.
Prices and participation may vary. Additional charges for extras plus tax. See stores for menu selections. Prices higher and less than Hawaii.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
This is Kaylee Schrott, catching a quick workout at Speece Fitness. When I'm not on the ice, this is where you'll find me and the rest of your Fort Wayne Komets. As members, players enjoy a wide variety of fitness equipment as well as full access to the many programs and services offered at Speece. Free group fitness and aquatic classes, large locker rooms with towel service, nutrition services, social activities, personal training and sports performance, an indoor track, aquatic center, and much more. And there's so much equipment at Speece Fitness, you seldom have to wait for your workout. Conveniently located off I-69 and Lima Road. Join the Komets and join the Speece family today.
Looking for a full-service and elegant reception hall for any occasion? Then check out Classic Cafe's Catering and Event Center on Hillegas Road. Their totally remodeled, redecorated facility, beautiful and easily will accommodate up to 450 guests. They have 5 acres of land, perfectly suited for company picnics, car shows, or other outdoor events. Classic Cafe has been providing professional catering services in the Fort Wayne area for over 20 years, and they've earned a reputation for flexible service, great home-cooked foods, and all at very reasonable rates. They'll do it all, breakfast, lunches, and dinners, whether it be at their new catering facility or at your home, school, church, or business. So take it from me, Bob Chase, someone who's been enjoying the home-cooked food for years. If you're looking for a catered reception hall for your next event, give Classic Cafe a call at 458-2982 or check out the website at ClassicCafeInc.com. The Komet's choice for professional catering service.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, we are here with probably the most patient man I have ever met. Michael Tam, who came here, went through training camp, got into part of one game at the very beginning of the season, and beyond that, he's been medical history with a shoulder problem that was second to none. How you doing now?
I'm doing pretty good. Like it's coming along. I've been practicing with the team since a couple of weeks. Starting to feel good on the ice. Obviously, it's been a long process. Like I just played 2 games this year. I'm not used to that. Usually, I'm not a guy that is injured for a long time usually. So it's a new process for me. It's been tough, but now since everything's coming along. Like I feel good about myself to be ready when I'll be back in the lineup.
Well, I know there were great expectations for you, and we didn't know how long we were going to have you because I'm sure you'd have been an earlier re-arrival in the American Hockey League. But you're going to have a lot of things to do to get your timing and your ice conditioning back now, eh?
Yeah, like I've always been someone that's naturally in shape, and like I work hard in the gym too. So I think I'll be good, like shape-wise, when I'm gonna come back. Almost since day one of my surgery, like after a month of my surgery, I already started doing some bikes and all that, going to the gym. I'm going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week, so obviously it's not the same as playing games, but like I feel my conditioning is pretty good right now, but obviously I'll need a couple of games to be at the level that I think I can play, because for sure, like when you start the season, the level of play is not the same as right now after Christmas and just before the playoffs.
Well, you played, what, about 55, 60 games in the American Hockey League already. Let's see, you were with, at that point, you were with Worcester and also with Lake Erie. So you're pretty well aware what that's all about, and probably had you been healthy, you might be up there right now anyway.
Yeah, for sure. Last year, I spent almost all the year in Lake Erie. A year before, played a little bit in Worcester. So, yeah, obviously I wanted to come here. Heard great things about the city, the organization, and we had a good team. So I was hoping to get the call at some point. That's why I wanted to come here. Like, there's a lot of AHL teams that are closer to Fort Wayne. So would have been great to get called up. But, like, obviously the injury happened. But it's part of hockey. Yeah? Sometimes it's not going your way. But hopefully I can play great when I'll be coming back and have really good playoffs. So that's going to help me.
That's when it's going to count big time, and we should be in the thick of the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. We have a great team. Obviously, right now we're missing a couple of key players, but I think the team is doing pretty well without all those big names on our team. So I'm looking forward for the playoff that starts. It's where it counts, and hopefully we're high in the standing and have the home ice advantage.
Well, you know, another thing you look at is the spirit of this hockey club. When we started, we were loaded with talent, and all of a sudden they keep picking away, grabbing our people. We got into a winning mental attitude to the point where we just still seem to carry that attitude that, by golly, we're going to win. We don't care who's on and off the ice. We're good enough to win.
Yeah, I think like the winning attitude, it's a big part of our success right now. When you start winning, like you want to keep going. Like it's something that everyone likes. It's fun to be on a winning team for sure. And obviously, like when you're on a winning team in the East Coast League, you're gonna lose a couple of players for sure. That's what the AHL wants. They want guys that are playing on good teams and are a big part of those teams. So obviously, it's not fun to see all those guys going up. But like sometimes I hear the fans, like AHL are always picking guys, but that's why we're playing here in the East Coast. Every player that's playing here wants to go up at some point in the AHL, maybe in the NHL one day. So like we have to be happy for those guys that are going up and having the opportunity to show what they can do at a higher level.
One thing I like about this hockey club, with all the people who've been on it, is the attitude and the friendliness. It looks like everybody enjoys everybody else on this team, and they have a lot of fun on the ice and off the ice, and they seem to be pretty lighthearted but work really hard.
For sure, there's a good team spirit on this team. Lots of great guys, lots of character guys. So it helps a lot when everyone gets along. And I think we have a great captain too in Kyle Schrock, even though he was out for a bit. He's someone that is really good for our team in the room. Yeah, I think he's helping the team to have a good team spirit.
Been a kind of a long winter for you?
Yeah, for sure, long winter. It was not always easy for me. The first few weeks, month after my surgery, not being able to do much. Yeah, like it's tough to be like away from the game, but also away from the team. Like if you talk to any hockey player, what like we obviously we like playing the game on the ice and all that, but we also like being around the guys in the room on those road trips. That's what we like, being part of the boys. I was not part of that as much as if I was playing, but now since I'm back practicing and all that, I feel more part of the team, and just feels good to be around the guys and hear every story and jokes in the rooms.
That's when you're a part of it all, indeed, no doubt about it. Well, Michael, I know it's been a tough winter for you, and you've been working really, really hard. We never got to know you because your season ended actively so gall-dang fast. We never really got a chance to see you, and we've heard so much about you and your contributions that we want you to get back ASAP, but not till you're ready.
No, for sure. I'll continue to practice hard, train hard in the gym to get ready as soon as possible, but I want to come back 100%. I don't want to go out there if I'm not ready. Guys are doing great, and when I'll be back, my shoulder is going to be good, but I'll also feel good and 100% on the ice.
Okay, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate your time up here, and I'm glad you're smiling again.
Thanks to you.
Michael Tam, and this kid's going to be back ready to play pretty soon, and you're going to love watching this guy go. He has some skill, no doubt about it. We'll be back in a moment. This is Komet Hockey.
Presenting the official list of things your husband will never buy. 100 powdered wigs, 5 electrolysis appointments, a 3-tiered cake stand made of bone china. But if your husband's identity is stolen, he could buy anything. Help protect you and your family from identity theft with Fifth Third Identity Alert Premium. To learn more, stop by your nearest Fifth Third banking center or visit 53.com/ID Alert. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank. The benefits in Fifth Third Identity Alert and Fifth Third Identity Alert Premium are provided by Fifth Third's vendor, Affinion Benefits Group.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the deals you've been looking for on all the new 2015 models. Starting at $16,900, the all-new 2015 Dodge Dart is already a bestseller with great fuel economy and sporty looks. Now get incredible savings and low monthly payments on this new model. The Ram 1500 pickup, 2-time Truck of the Year with more power and guts than any other truck on the market. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is one tough truck. Also, check out our new line of commercial ProMaster vans for all your work needs. And Chrysler has perfected the family vehicle with the Chrysler Town & Country. 7-passenger seat, dual TVs, satellite radio, and all with a great price and exceptional value. Come see the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We're on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at O'DanielAuto.com.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Nagle Brick Company carries hundreds of styles of brick, literally something for every taste. With the change in the seasons, it's good to know that Nagle also offers a wide variety of fireplaces, many of them Heat and Glow's finest, to add style to your home and warm it up on those cold evenings. They can even put a Heat and Glow insert into your existing fireplace to make it more efficient. Be sure to check out their fireplace showroom for some design ideas. Nagle Brick is located on Fort Wayne's north side, not far from the Spies Fieldhouse. For a great Heat and Glow fireplace or that perfect brick for your home, see Nagle, N-O-B, Nagle Brick.
It's Chevy Truck Month, when you can depend on Silverado, the most awarded pickup of 2014. And once you've built the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road, you find new roads to conquer and introduce Chevy Colorado, the 2015 Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Chevy trucks, high-strength steel for high-strength dependability. And now you can depend on great offers during Chevy Truck Month. See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers. Dependability based on longevity 1987 through April 2013 full-size pickup registrations.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, here we go. Let's have a look around and see what's going on. We'll check the Myers out-of-town scoreboard here before period 3 gets underway. Orlando at Florida, and Florida is leading beginning the third period 5-4, so they've made a real go of it. Indy is at Elmira. Second period's over, and Indy leads 3-1. Toledo in the third period, halfway through, at home leads Wheeling 3-0. South Carolina at home is a 4-2 leader over Greenville with 2 periods in the book. This one here, of course, tied 2-2. Gwinnett and the Komets as we start third period play. Evansville at Kalamazoo leading them 3-2, just beginning the second period. Let's see, Reading is at Cincinnati. They're tied 1-1 halfway through the second. Rapid City at Missouri leads 2-1, and that is at the end of one. Tulsa a 2-1 leader over Wichita at the end of one period of play. Colorado at Bakersfield still ready to play later. Don't forget simple savings you get with Myers M-Perks digital coupons and rewards. Sign up today at mperks.meyer.com. Well, we have a toot-toot, and we've got 20 minutes to bust the tie, and both teams start full strength to begin the period. That's going to be a dandy, Robbie.
Well, 18-2 on shots on goal, and hopefully they didn't throw everything they had at them and not come out with any results other than the one goal. So they need to pop another 15 shots at them, but they got to get a couple of goals on the shots.
Ready at center ice. Komets take the opening face-off, driving it into the zone. A good hit right off the top that time as Bartow gets put to the wall by Labardo. Komets in on a good forecheck behind the net. Here's Ouellet. Oh, tried to dump it in front, but that's deflected by McDonald. Komets hold it in on the far wall, but now they dump it out, picked off by Saul, and Saul checks his guy loose. Back up we come, got it into the feet of Ouellet. They send it back into the Komet line. Ouellet goes in hard on the forecheck, can't play it. Labardo digging it out in front of the net, can't get to it. Move it up ice. Here we come. As Saul plants somebody down in the far zone, and no harm done there. Here they come back the other way. Komets with the puck, turned by Ouellet, cross rink, up ice we come, and Daniels behind the net for Fort Wayne. Coming off the ice now, Saul, as the defense changes. Everybody's changed the lines as J.M. Risk coming back. Look for the puck. Doesn't have it yet. Now what are they going to do with it? They're going to keep moving it around till somebody loses it. Almost lost it there. Daniels. Into the zone. Daniels going coast to coast. His shot, on save, and hanging on is Guggenberger, low on the glove side.
Yep, he made the save with Daniels right up the middle. They gave him it all. Nobody came over to check him. He got in about 30 feet out. Quick wrist shot, nice glove save.
All right, back with the face-off now. Inside the Gwinnett zone, it'll be Risk as he goes to the draw against Zabatel. Up come the Komets, keeping the puck alive in the corner. Skating through the check. Schrock almost steals it out front. Risk had it, can't hold it again. Risker moves it around again. Coming into the corner, bunted halfway up the right side, picked off and dumped by Walker. He couldn't clear it. Komets keep it alive. Back in the corner and
Schrock
hanging on Guggenberger. Schrock knocked it down right into the glove of Guggenberger, who reached around and grabbed it.
Yep. Schrock tried to get to it. He stretched out pretty good and really couldn't get control of his. Guggenberger came out, picked it right off the bouncing puck.
We're 2-2, beginning period number 3, just underway. 8,189 on report card night. A big crowd. Okay, Pakovic, the big centerman, in he goes against the Komet defense. Picked up and cross rink they come. In on the front of the net. It bounced right on by. Unable to get to it that time. Perlini. They get a man on the corner, driving all the way into the zone. Komets try to break it up. Perlini couldn't clear it. They scrum for it on the half wall, trying to pick it back up, tip back up ice, and here come the Komets. Nice lead pass into the zone left. Here goes to the net for Pistilli. Pistilli is held off the play, and it's dipped up to the netting, and that will get a whistle, and the face-off will stay inside the Gwinnett zone.
Yeah, Quayle followed the play up very quickly, got in over the blue line. He took the shot, and it got deflected up over the glass, but good defense moving up on the offense as quick as he did there to stay in the play.
So Risk back into the face-off now as he will draw against Zabatel. Ready, set, they scrum for it. Zabatel sends it deep. Chartrain picking it off. Gwinnett coming back up ice as in it goes to the zone. Sent off the far wall, backing in hard. Komets break it up. Here goes Thomas. He's into the zone. He's there. His shot just over the crossbar. Picked up again, this time by Risk. In goes Thomas. He works for it. Komets have it. Dump it. At the net. It's wide behind the goal. Komets get it again. Where's the point man? Out at the point. Here it comes again. Shoveling it down. Daniels on the half wall right. Going deep into the corner. Behind the net. Risk. In tying up Melindy. Melindy can't play it. Risk gets knocked down. Thomas goes in on a stick check. Couldn't hold it off. And here they come the other way. All the way Fort Wayne line. Second guy in the hole on the trailer. And the Komets break it up. Here they come. Look out. It's recovered though. Zabatel behind the net trying to shut it up. And nice save on that play as way out of his net goes the goaltender Nagle. Here they come again. Another one blocked. And the Komets have to get this play turned back up ice, and it's deflected right back inside the Gwinnett zone. And here they come back the other way again to the Fort Wayne line. Tipped into the corner. Going after it hard will be Bartow.
That one was
They
icing.
did get an icing. They never got a touch. I thought they took a shovel at it. We're still tied 2-2, period 3. This is Komet hockey.
College living should be as exciting as college itself. Your home shouldn't be just a space to cram for exams while eating day-old pizza. Why settle when you can have off-campus, resort-style amenities where you can study, eat, socialize, and relax in style? Think The Grove. Think fully loaded college living. The Grove is currently leasing with rates starting as low as $440 a month. All apartments are fully furnished, utilities included. Choose your next home today at www.gogrove.com or call 486-5202. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Marginal call there.
Yeah, we got a bit of a break on it there, but it brings the face-off all the way back into the zone as the icing call was made.
Back we come for the face-off. Higgs goes into the draw as he and Zabatel face it off. They scrum for it down in the zone, picked off by Ouellet. Here's Ouellet, now dumps it in the corner. Behind the net for Higgs. Higgs tied up, loose with it. Now comes the goaltender, and around they come one more time as Higgs trying to get out of the zone. And here's a guy without a helmet, and it should be a minor penalty. He's got to call a penalty, this time on McDonald, who, after losing his helmet, did not go to the bench.
Yeah, and he's called it.
Yeah, he's got the call.
And he's got a few things to say. He's going to get a 10-minute tag to that if he doesn't keep quiet.
And you know the funny part of that last night when Stevenson down in front of the net ripped his helmet off and threw it on the ground, he never got a penalty for it.
Yeah.
Not at all. So McDonald takes the call. 350.
It's for playing without a helmet.
And that's out of the penalty. Power play Komets. Let's make it happen here, guys. Only goal we scored in the second period at 1:12. Ouellet is 10th. That was a power play goal, so let's make it work again.
Here we come. This time into the faceoff will be Lowry off to the left of the goaltender, Guggenberger. Ready, set. Lowry looks, trying to tie the big guy up on the front of the net. Here they come all the way up top. You got to shoot it if you're going to. Don't waste your time with it. Here is Severin. Severin looking all the way cross ring. Receiving the pass that time. It's Risk behind the net. Whoa, up top they got it. Couldn't finish the play, and they throw a pass away.
Embach couldn't get it back.
Here we come again. Moving Daniels now. He's coming straight up the middle on the left wing. Good play into the zone hard. Severin around behind the net is poked off the play. Came up the near wall. Embach's got it. Feeds it off in the corner. Can't find the puck. Back up top one more time on the half wall. Here we come again.
Daniels.
Looking. Daniels the drive. He missed the net. And he'd have had it because it was on the high side, on the glove side, or stick side, and the goaltender never moved.
Yeah, well, nobody got on the puck either.
Nope.
The puck was wide of the net, and Gwinnett defenseman jumped on it and was able to shoot it down the ice.
Whoa.
The collision.
That was among their own people.
Yeah, two of them.
Here we come in front. Drive
right
wide of the net. Who's got the point man? Nobody.
Yeah.
That's one of the better hits of the night right there. So here we come again. What they're doing, they see Krug coming, they try to get out of his way, and they run into each other. Here we go again. Drive over the top of the net. Is missing that one was Higgs. Couldn't finish the play. Down they come off the side of the net. It is Ouellet up top, a drive, and hanging on. No further play.
Yeah, that was from the point again, and that was
Krug again.
He blasted, hit somebody, and was redirected, but it wasn't hard enough as Guggenberg was able to make the save.
Komets still on the power play. 2-2 the score here in the third period, and this is Komet hockey.
The Fort Wayne Holiday Inn, next to the Memorial Coliseum, is the official hotel of the Fort Wayne Komets. The hotel has special Komet hockey packages that include deluxe room accommodations, plus 2 tickets to a Komets home game. Enjoy dinner before the game at the Mastodon Grill, or a drink after the game in the Faculty Lounge. With 6,000 square feet of banquet facilities, the Fort Wayne Holiday Inn is perfect for your holiday parties. Call 482-3800.
And now, back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
Moving it
Right,
around.
Komets just miss a chance there. Here we come up top again. Krug a drive. Rebound in front again. Can't make the play.
That was Krug shot again.
They come again. Cross rink. Oh, and unable to handle it. Pistilli bounced off his stick to center. Komets back with it again. Higgs sends it in. Pistilli.
All even, 5 on 5.
Side. At the goal now. Tipping it wide. Ouellet. Back it comes to Pistilli. Ouellet again can't finish the play. 2 men breaking down. Hurry back. Going is Higgs hard. Trying to catch the trailer.
Good
rebound. Komets get it. Pistilli coming back up the wall. Out at center. The break is on. And dumped deep into the zone.
Line change.
Taking a shot at Higgs. Lombardo, and Higgs was just moving away. Here comes Gwinnett again. Left wall, Fort Wayne zone. Lombardo in front of the net, checked off the play. Around it comes Saul, hooked up, can't get it. Up it comes, trying to jam it in front of the net. McDonald, he can't play it. But instead, nice move out by Thomas. Thomas coming to center, pass off here, as it is a long pass by Bartow in the corner. Picked off nicely by Lowry, who goes in, beats his guy to the play. All the way at the point. Lowry. Bartow, his shot went wide. Held off the play. Komets sent in behind the net, this time Schrock. He's tied up down the wall. Schrock, he got it back. Up they come again. Schrock tripped on the play, no play call, and the Komets get it back, sending cross rink, and it comes as Saul at the zone, tips wide into the corner, going after it. Schrock behind the net. Now, hurry up. Saul's got to get back on the point in a hurry, which he does, but the Komets intercept the play. Back comes Bartow. Bartow looking. There's a line change out. Don't get too deep. You're going to get caught. Up they come wide. Komets into the zone. The left side, and nice tip pass to Ouellet. Ouellet off behind the net. Here he comes around the far wall. He fires, and it's deflected wide. Kept in the zone, though, as Lacoste has it now. Here's Lacoste, can't blow, and he almost gave it away. Here we come, Daniels down the zone, tipped off into the corner. Komets after it again, came loose near side, working hard. Severn on the corner, banged up by Zabatel, and cross-check, and they put Severn right back into the zone.
They're going to draw another penalty on it. 17's going to get the penalty.
And Ouellet's holding his guy off.
For cross-checking, and then he goes back in and try to get the Komet player sucked into a roughing penalty, and they're still pushing and shoving in the corner.
Yeah, they want somebody to retaliate.
Who's the guy in there? Severn in the corner, and they're not going to get him.
It's going to be Zabatel.
Zabatel will get cross-checking in the corner. Power play, Komets. 12:15 to go. Plenty of time.
7:44 time of the call. And the Komets with a 2-2 tie, looking to break it right here. This is Komet hockey.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word. Go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being. And take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
Trust the doctors that IPFW Athletics and the Fort Wayne Komets trust. Aaron Chiropractic is well known for providing quality yet cost-effective care for sports injuries, muscle, and joint problems. They're one of the only clinics in the region to provide its patients with pain relief utilizing numerous therapies, including acupuncture, massage, and rehabilitation. Aaron Chiropractic is conveniently located in Northeast Fort Wayne. Find us on the web at aaronchiro.com or call 492-8811 to schedule an appointment.
You are listening to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
All right, here we come. Higgs with the puck goes into the zone now. It's our power play. They look, going wide, trying to get a man in the hole. Can't find him. Comets are deep. Pick back up. Moving it now is Perlini. Perlini, half wall right side, going toward the corner, down behind the net. Pick back. Perlini gets it back. Got a point man way up high. Here it comes, and Perlini a drive. Rebound in front of the net. There. They try to steal it. Can they get it? Yes, they do. Perlini sends it on the half wall. Out at center as Higgs makes the move. Back to Perlini, to Pistilli. Back up here comes Krug. Here they come. Drive and a rebound. He got it right back. Here we come again. And off the wall. Nice pass. Good puck moving. At the net. Miss the net. Wide. Can't make the play. Driven back up ice. Komets keep it alive again.
Pistilli
here they come all the way up top. Right through the goal crease. Nobody on the far point.
Miss the net.
All right, back we come. Krug with it now. Sends it back out towards center ice. Komets move it into the zone. They get by the first check, and Krug gets it on a return. Here they come. Look, lead pass going into the zone nicely. Cross rink. Here's Risk is there. And it is finally Lowry who sends it back in the corner. Risk has it. Moves it out, and at the point, here we come with Daniels. Half wall to Risk. Risk looking back to Daniels. Shoot it.
The man's going to come out of the box. Heads up.
You got to shoot when you get that close to the play. Now shoot it. He did. Whoa, right side of the net. Can't play. Lowry couldn't get it. Here they come behind the net all the way to the point. On the point, Daniels takes a look, feeds it back on a half wall. Lowry's got it. Cross rink and right over the stick of Risk.
All even.
Risk out behind the net, taking a look. In front of the net, they jam for it. Komets get it again. Here they come wide out at the point. From the point, shoot the puck. There we go.
Daniels on the net. Good shot.
That time he got the shot away. Here they come back at center. On the move into the zone. Dolan going far to the corner, up onto the screen. And the goaltender is still down at the far end. He was getting kind of pooped. They were all over him. We have 8+ to go. Period number 3. We are tied at 2, and this is Comet Hockey.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. 6 of our best 6-inch subs, now in made just for you meals. For just $6 every day.
I got it made fresh at Subway.
Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. Yeah, you so got it made.
Subway.
Prices and participation may vary. Additional charges for extras plus tax. See stores for menu selections. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Sweating through another barn burner at your team's bar?
Sure am.
Wish you had some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in meeting new people. Epic fist bumps, epic forearm bumps, epic or chest bumps, touchdown dancing, break dancing, line dancing, dancing like nobody's watching, awesome refreshment for the win, and one-of-a-kind Rocky Mountain cold refreshment. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
This is Comet Hockey.
All right, face-off right at center ice. Risk now goes into the draw against Zabatel. Up they come. They want noise, and the crowd responds. 81-89, the crowd. Here they come the other way. It'll be an icing call. Nope, they don't call it. All right, back we come. Komets with it again. Look out.
To the net.
Pretty sloppy in front of the net, I'll tell you. No problem there. And the Komets fight their way back up the boards, trying to make a play. Jammed out in front. Risk had it in his skates, and he's got it again. On the wing right side, it's Schrock. In he goes. Man in front of the net.
Go to the net.
It's going to be Daniels. And
rebound.
Score! No, but the net is off the board.
No goal.
No goal on that one.
Yep. They took the shot. Schrock went to the net. As he hit the net, the defenseman was with him. They both touched the goalpost. It jammed off. The rebound came out. The shot went in, but the net had already come off the post. No goal. But they're going to the net hard. Another good shot on net.
So they'll reestablish the net. We'll face it off inside the Gwinnett zone. And now we know where the hole is. Let's fill it up.
It'll go in. We found out it'll go in if you hit the net. There it is again.
Here comes the shot wide, and
the way it looks is the goalie may have pushed off on it. When he pushed off the net, he was the one that knocked it off. So,
all right, Risk back into the draw now.
That's why the boo from the crowd.
Here we come. Risker tying his guy up. Schrock behind the net trying to chase hard as Melindy with the puck comes to center. All the way to the Fort Wayne zone. Look out. Turning away. Komets get it back. Now circling off the play. Lacoste back at center into the zone. Covered that time by Chartrain, as it will be the Lookout coming out at center as they move it into the Fort Wayne line. Can't get a shot away, down deep into the corner. Got a man behind the net. Out it comes, trying to wrap behind the goal. Zabatel can't get it. Now here we come. Komets put it up on the right side. Turned off. Komets have it nicely as Thomas clears to center. And Thomas clears his guy. Here we come wide. And Risk had it. Couldn't finish it as Embach passed it up. Yep. Here we come the other way. This time Risk with it. Risk out top. Down in the corner. Round behind the net. Embach's got it. Embach looking all the way up top. Here it goes. Too far away as Thomas couldn't get his shot away.
Looking
up top. Here we come again. Here's the score. So from way out.
They get it back to the point. Again, Thomas circled the net. Looked to the front. Didn't see anybody. Threw it back to the point. Saul was right up on the blue line. He got it let fly through the screen in the net. Komets take a 3-2 lead.
Bingo! Was that a biggie, huh?
Yep, 11-36.
And it was the hustle of Mr. Kyle Thomas. He would not relent. He kept at it. He gets an assist. Komets have their first lead of the night. Wow.
Worked hard for it, and they got the goal.
All right, here we come. Komets take the face-off now, as it's going to be Krug at his own line looking around for an empty play. Up ice they come.
Fort Wayne, common goal. His fifth of the season, scored by number 44, Cody Soul.
Komets in on a hard forecheck.
Assisting on the goal, number 14, Kyle Thomas. And number 15, Mike Embach.
Embach with an assist as well. Here they come into the zone. Round it goes. Quayle, good move. Holds his man off the puck. Coming back up the wall, another good hit. Komets come loose with it. The penalty will be against the Komets.
Yep, slashing.
Wow. It'll be Krug, I believe.
Or Pernelli. Pernelli was cruising around.
Who is it? That's Krug.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it's going to be Krug. Krug's going to get the slashing penalty in the corner, and that'll give
12:09.
Gwinnett power play time, and we'll see what it does. And as always, we don't make things very easy for us.
No, we sure don't. But we're leading 3-2 right now with 7:50 to go, and this is Komet hockey. No.
Oh, wow. Can you say good morning? I just discovered a new way to start my day off right. It's Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop's new Right Start Turkey Sausage Breakfast Sandwich. An amazing combination of fresh spinach, cheese, and an egg white omelet on an English muffin. It is 300 calories of delicious. And that, my friends, is all kinds of right. Gotta love your morning with Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting breakfast, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants for limited time.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
7:28 left in the match. 3-2 Komets lead, but power play on now for Gwinnett as the face-off back at neutral ice. Here we come for the draw. Played by Stevenson of the Gladiators. Back to his D. Up it comes. Headman by Walker into the zone. Down deep in the corner. Lacoste chased his guy off the biscuit. They tie it up down in the corner. Data boy.
Didn't get it out.
And Risk trying to get it out, but it's at center ice now, and Schrock chased it down. Here it comes into the zone. Komets take a look. Circling away now is Daniels. He's taken a lot of time. Then way up in the air and sends it deep.
Made sure, looked, and got it up over everybody.
So that's the first minute of 2 gone, and here's Gwinnett coming from their own zone again. Komets change the penalty kill. Into the zone they come as chasing hard. It's going to be Embach down the wall. Mikey's got it back. Here he comes. They're chasing him at center and pick his pocket. But it's out at center ice, and Embach almost had it back. Hey, get it to him. Oh, my. He's at center ice. and back it goes in behind.
Gets it out.
Gwinnett now with the puck as Embach forced the goaltender Guggenberger to make the move, and here they come again. We have 35 seconds left in the power play. In deep, trying to move off the side of the net. None couldn't make the cut. On the zone, everybody covered the wall hard. Can't play. All the way right point. Nobody right point. One man in front of the net. That's their big guy, Palkovich, and he can't get the shot again. Out front they come one more time. Blocked again. Now Palkovich in the corner. Sends it back around the wall. Held at the point right side. Dumped in the corner by Chartrain. Off behind the net. Get out front one more time, guys. Here they come. And it's blocked. Komets got it. Now dump it. Dump it. Dump it. Oh, come on. Here we come. All the way to center. Lead ball. And there was a line change out that time.
They're going to get a penalty on it.
Ooh, yeah, would we get caught with too many men?
Yeah, Krug came out of the penalty box and started towards the net. The man jumped off the bench, getting in the play. And Krug should have gone to the bench.
They didn't make a call on it.
Yeah, oh, yes, they did. The linesman had his hand up.
They didn't call it.
Yeah.
He called an offside, I think. Or did they?
No, there's no penalty being called yet.
No penalty call.
Yeah, we got lucky on that because I thought the linesman put his hand up to blow because Krug did jump on it. They come on. So we get a break on it. No penalty. We're back to 5-on-5 with 5:46 to go.
Hang on. Here they come.
Yep.
All right, it's going to be Lowry into the faceoff now, and number 17, Zabotle at the other end. He's into the draw as we are leading for the first time tonight over the Gwinnett Gladiators 3-2, and it's been doggy.
Calling icing. That's why they get the right players back on the ice.
All righty, here we come up top. Look out. Can't get their shot. This one way up in the air. Goes in behind the net, and it hit the mesh, and so the faceoff will be in the Fort Wayne zone again off to the left of Pat Nagle, the Komet goaltender, with 5:41 left in the match. Komets 3-2 over the Gwinnett Gladiators.
Yeah, Gary Graham will get the line out there. He wants the match up now after the icing call. So 5-on-5 face-off in the Komet zone.
All right, this is Risk's job with that line. Here's Saul, who's got the go-ahead goal right now. And in go the Komets. Here's Schrocky taking a look. He's out front. He drops it off on the corner as Embach has taken off the play. Schrock got it back again. Down in the corner, Embach's got the play. He chips off behind the net to Risk. Back to Embach behind the left corner. And he's got it back. Embach, all tied up, comes moving.
Schrock walking in.
As he let it roll off his stick, Embach got it back. They drive it right back inside the Gwinnett corner where it's chased down, and the D-man Stevenson coming loose with it all the way to the center ice zone. In they go on the corner, blocked on the line. They send it wide right. Here's a shot off behind the net. Komets hustle for this one. Look out. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. Here we come again. Move it up the near wall. Coming out is Perlini, and he still got it. Leads it off to Pistilli. Pistilli rifles it off behind the net. Severin in trying to make the play. Komets still have it. Perlini's got it. Up the wall, lost it, and here they come to the Fort Wayne line again, breaking out 3 men. Into the zone, blocked nicely. Komets with it again. Out to center, and moving is Perlini. Or no, that was...
Perlini there.
Perlini, yeah. Between Pistilli and Perlini,
they're both on the same line.
Yeah. All right, here we come as the big guy, Palkovich, trying to jam it in behind the Fort Wayne net. But here comes Krug back up the wall at center, over center. Into the zone they go, all the way into the corner. Recovered by Chartrain. The forecheck on for the Komets. Chartrain trying to find some room. Sends it up right side. Komets pick their pocket, turn back in deep, pressuring Lowry on the forecheck. But here they come, back Fort Wayne zone. Chartrain dumps it off on the wing left side. 2 men in front of the net. Look out.
Eagles.
Hang on. No further action on the play.
Scrambling around a little bit there, but he finally gets the glove down and kills the play as the defense comes back to help him out.
3:48 left in this match. 3-2 Komets still hold the lead, and this is Komet hockey.
Sound off with the Komets all season long, Mondays at 7:30 on 21 Alive, as Tommy Schegler and guest Komets take you inside the program, answering your questions live from the Sport One Parkview Ice House. Then Thursdays at 7:30, your phone calls, tweets, and emails are answered on your favorite college and pro teams in Parkview Sports Medicine Sound Off. And in the granddaddy of them all, The Score, plus more of The Score and 18 Komets road games on MyTV Fort Wayne. And you have the most local sports coverage hands down. And it's all from 21 Alive.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Here's Walker working his way back to center ice. Komets try to make a play, can't do it, and it goes deep left side, back to the corner. Now it's going to be Daniels. He's hit, sends it back off, but look out, it is Lacoste trying to get it at the net. Can't make the play. They scratch trip, but the call is made, and the call will be against Zabatel.
Yeah, they'll get the penalty.
And he's a good guy to get off the ice. I think he's their leading goal scorer.
Well, they got in there forechecking pretty good, and they cut the legs out from Lacoste, and that'll draw the penalty with 3:13 to go. Big power play chance for the Komets to open this up, but the big thing, kill off those 2 minutes.
16:47 still on the clock. Komets hanging on 3-2, and their power play sends them back inside the Gwinnett zone. This is Komet Hockey.
Tripping.
Here's some good policy from your local independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When you insure your home and car with us, you receive a multi-policy discount. And when you add Auto Owners Life Insurance, you get a special discount on your home and car insurance. Auto Owners Insurance will save you money on all of the insurance you already have. Now that's good policy. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
For all your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Komets try to get the play. Here we come as Higgs sends it all the way in. It's at the left point up top. One more time. Krug a drive. It's a save on the play as Guggenberger turns it away. Oh, look out. 2-on coming, but back in a hurry come the Komet back checkers. The big guy in front of the net. What a save on the play, and the Komets are back the other way.
Get it up.
Lead pass. Pass it up. All right, in it goes to Ouellet. Ouellet takes the look. Up the middle. Here it is. Drive. Save. Rebound behind the net. Komets get it back. It's cleared to center. On the rush, it's McDonald down the right wing. Trying to go to the net, can't get the play. It's taken away. Great save by Nagle. Look out, got a man loose, and Nagle hanging on.
Here we go. Here's right here.
They jumped Nagle in the goal crease, and they took an exception to that in a big, big hurry.
Well, the puck was underneath them, and the winger just made one lunge with his stick into the pads trying to knock it in, and that was the little guy, McDonald. And that's about all he could do. He's trying to score, and Nagle's strong enough to hold on. The defense come in and help them out.
All right, so 2:08 still left. Exciting moments, and that was our power play.
Yeah, a little too wide open for our power play. Control the play, control the 2 minutes, and score a goal. Don't let them have 3 good chances.
All right, we have 55 seconds left in the power play. 2:08 left in the game. 3-2 Komets hold the lead over the Gwinnett Gladiators, and they had to come from behind. They spotted them 2 to start.
Yep. 2:08 to go. Face off in the Komet zone. We still have power play for 55
Risk and Pakovich ready for the draw off to the right. And Pakovich has it down the zone into the corner, jamming at it. The Komets, they come loose all the way to center ice as this time Embach
draws a penalty.
Got all tied up on the play.
Yeah.
And Saul doing a little growling that time at Ewan.
Yeah, now they got their big guy coming in, was saying a few things to Saul, and everybody having a few words to say, but a penalty's going to be called.
Yep, an elbow call to somebody, and it came at 18:01.
To the Komets. That's not a good penalty.
Not at all.
That'll nullify the 48 seconds, and with 1:59, the Komets will play the last part of the game shorthanded.
An elbow call to Saul. Now they're going to pull their goaltender. We coming up with another one of those wild finishes like we had here the other night.
It hurts to lose Saul because he's so good killing penalties with that big long reach of his, and him in the penalty box, that hurts. But
1:59 left. We're going to see what happens to the goaltender. He's not eligible for the rest of the match in regulation. Hang on.
Krug and Quayle will be out there as a defenseman.
All right, here we come. Komets look for the draw. Pick back up. Komets come to center. Quayle got it out and dumps the length of the rink.
Mind you, we're 4-on-4 right now for 35 seconds.
Quayle has come a long way, Robbie, since he's come in here. Doing a good job. Here comes the Komets get it back.
Lowry
and it goes
steal.
to Lowry. Lowry sends it deep. Komets get it back in the zone.
Ouellet steal.
Here it is. Ouellet's got it. A drive. It's deflected high. Here's another one high. And that one comes loose again. Out they come, and at center ice, there's a big crash in the neutral zone as it's played instead by Lowry. Up they come. Lowry got back onside. Here he comes into the zone, fires at left corner as Ouellet gets hit that time by the defender Melindy. Up it comes, moving Fort Wayne zone. It is Ewan going in hard. Cross rink, Komets after it.
Goalie's
Get it out of there. And they couldn't clear the zone again. Here they come. At it one more time. Komets try to clear it. They can't get it cleared. It's a save. And this time going wide, Lacoste. Out it comes to center ice, and Komets couldn't catch up to it. Pistilli gave it the old college try that time. Here they go, firing it back in the corner one more time. Komets on the play. Picked up and trying to move it as Daniels. Can't get to it. Up they come behind the net. Can't make the play. Komets couldn't get it again. All the way up top, and it goes to center ice. 35 seconds left. Here they come, still in the neutral zone. It is Nunn circling in right side, all the way behind the net. Komets after it again. Take your man. Got him covered. They chip it behind the net. Who's got it now? Daniels coming up the wall. It came out and it's center ice blocked that time, but look out. They're going to have another shot. Out in front of the net. Komets clear it and cleared wide.
Nice play.
Bergstresser can't play.
Another nice block.
They jam it again. Around behind the net one more time. 8 seconds left. In they go, trying to skate it in front. Nice save again. And this one goes to center ice. We are going to win a hockey game as it came to the neutral zone. Back they go to the corner. And what do we have? Somebody's down.
That's a Sievert.
Yeah, somebody is down. Somebody got suckered down there when they weren't looking. And right now, Saul says, I'll go. Well, stay away from him. You don't need that stuff now.
I don't know if a stick came up and caught Severs or what, but he's down pretty quickly. Linesman and referee out there. I don't know if anybody saw it. We'll have to see if there's anything on the replay.
Well, when he went down, Ben, he went down like a sack of potatoes.
And Gwinnett's slow going off the ice, too. The referee's trying to get them into the dressing room. And the Komets win the hockey game, and I guess that's what's important right now.
36-21 the shots on goal. 24 the Komets have 12, and they had 7 for Gwinnett. Right now, let's get on. Post-game show coming your way in just a moment. Komets win 3-2. This is Komet Hockey.
Need a good night.